Good afternoon and welcome to the Salisbury North Oval for the Memorial Mick Gage round here with the game between Salisbury North and PHOS Camden in the Adelaide Footy League. Welcome to wherever you may be watching from the online universe. My name is Vince Cosme and I'll be joined today in the commentary box by the coaching guru, Tony Neal. Tony, welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, thank you very much, Vince. And what a day it's been. Beautiful day out here at Salisbury North too. And there's a huge crowd. You know, you look around the ground. This is huge. The cars around the ground and things like that. So really looking forward to today. And we're going to have a look at some of the keys to the game, to be honest. So the first one we're going to look at here is our questions to be answered today. Does emotion play a part? Because it is the Memorial game. But, you know, I can remember as a coach and as a player, there are certain days when you do lift. I know there's other experts out there that say, no, the game's just the same. But I think you do lift to a certain degree. So can Salisbury North notch their first win, or will PHOS continue their winning run and build into the season? Interestingly, last week, Salisbury North didn't score in the last quarter. So they need to finish. Number two, the team. You know, we talk about winning the game, but how do you win the game? You build to winning quarters and you break that down and you just win the moments. Very important. From a coaching point of view, the game of combat, the coach needs tactical thinking and confidence in the team to execute. We're now into round two. So there are our keys to the game we'll be looking at, Vince, and I believe you've got a fair bit to cover just now with our tactics and so on. Some percentages, some scores averaged and scores over 100 points and so on.
Okay, so let's have a look at how these teams ended up last year. So Salisbury North's average score was 56. They were ranked bottom in that category, and the conceded average of 100, which was the second highest, and was only beaten by Glenunga. So interestingly enough, they scored less than Glenunga but conceded more than Glenunga last year. Opposing to that, Phantoms, Siren just going here, 3 points. 3 points, we've just been told. 3-point win to PHOS in the reserve, so well done to them. Close game, and hopefully we get another one in the seniors here today. So with regards to the Phantoms, they ranked third with points scored and fourth with points against, which was interesting, and their percentage was sixth, which was interesting, and that's where they were. Anyway, team's highest score last year, round 8 versus Seaton for PHOS, round 5 versus Glenunga, which was Salisbury's only win for the year. Their lowest score, interestingly enough, round 3 versus Scotch, and if I remember, Scotch finished 8th last year, and yet that was Salisbury North's lowest score.
4 goals 6.
Yeah, 4 goals 6. So their positions, obviously, 2020 is 9th for Salisbury, and they were beaten last week at Broadies. And then we move on to their games last week. PHOS, a very somewhat surprising win over the grand finalist Shock. So we'll just move on to a couple of other points to look at here. So Callum Hayes in the best, so we look forward to seeing him today. And also Hamish Gordon 6 times in the best for the Phantoms, and also their leading goal scorer. They played in a couple of close games each there, interestingly enough. Back-to-back ones for the Phantoms. They lost the first time and then won, and a couple of losses there, close losses last year for Salisbury North. Just one last other note, much improved effort against Broadview. They played Broadview in round 8 last year and lost by over 100 points, and it'll be interesting that it was actually 2 games in a row for PHOS versus Shock. I mean, Shock did obviously go on and have a finals run. 84 points in round 9 it was, and they turned that right around to have a 12-point win last week in round 1.
I'm just looking, Vince. I don't think Wellington's playing today.
So
just going up and down there. But have you got anything on PHOS? You've done them, have you?
Yeah, we've gone through PHOS as well.
Do you know what I love, this bit, Vince? You know, this pre-game is brought to us by Catch. Screaming good deals! That's the best bit. Okay, what have we got coming up next? Are we going to a break and then we'll come back and have a look at the weather report, I would suggest?
Yeah, well, I think we'll get across to our boundary rider, and we'll get a Nick Cosme, and we'll get a weather report and also a result from the
toss of the coin. That's the important one. Yeah. All right, we'll come back in a moment, folks, ready for the big game.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Okay, so now we're going to cross to our boundary rider Nick Cosme with an Elders weather report.
Yes, well, we've come up to round 2, and we're hoping that this week is the same as the game it was last week, a cracking match between Edwardstown and Modbury. But nevertheless, we move on to round 2 and hoping it's as good of a match. Brought to you by the Elders Weather app. We've got a top of 19 degrees today, just a little bit overcast, a chance of no rain. Wind's coming towards the outer side of the ground at about 20 kilometres an hour. Should be looking forward to another good game, guys.
No worries, thanks for that, Nick. Interesting, Tony. You look at the runs of these two teams. Salisbury very competitive against Broadview last week, and this week another opportunity at a home game against PHOS. Now you look at their next 3 games; they're actually playing the other 3 teams, three teams that lost last week, the bottom 2 teams, and then I think shot to the 7th. So you know they can probably think if they get on a little bit of a roll here. If they can get a win today, there's an opportunity for that to happen, to pick up 3 or 4 in a row. I think that's 3
minutes.
Yep. So on the other side of the coin, then important win against the grand finalists last year at Shot. They probably see this as an opportunity to go to 2-0, and then they tend, just based on what we've got, you know, they've got some of the highly fancied sides, you know, Henley, Old Iggy's, etc. I think maybe Athelstone and Broadview all coming up, so tough run for them. Tough run.
No easy games, Vince. And the other thing is Division 2 football. You know, these teams are all striving because of promotion relegation. If they do any good, they'll go up. And PHOS, Henley, these kind of teams are right up there. And I'm interested to see Salisbury North today because, you know, like you said, if they can get a win today, 2 or 3 more wins, self-belief comes into it.
Yep.
They can be really strong coming into the middle of the season and have those wins behind them. You know, they might turn the corner at 6-3 or 7-2 even, who knows. You know, last week being a close game, it's interesting. And also today you'll see not much of a breeze out there. How's it feel out there, Nick?
A little bit windy at the moment, but it was like last week at the moment.
Yeah, last week, mate, you just about blew your beard off. So, you know, this week it's only a zephyr out there, Vince, and so I think we're going to see a ding-dong game of football and a real battle. As I said, Salisbury North last week kicked 7-8 up to 3/4 time, and then couldn't kick any score at all in the last quarter. And whether that was conditions, whether that's one of the things I'm interested in is fitness. You know, there's those sort of things coming in. I see a big number 45 out there, Josh Hart. He looks about 7'2" for Salisbury North. But when we look at PHOS, they seem to have a lot of just good mid-sized players. So maybe a contrast in styles of play. But let's wait till the game starts before I get too far ahead. And I'll tell you what, I like their wind cheaters, mate. The PHOS is in gold and it sparkles as they walk towards you. That is sensational. That gentleman there, as they're coming together. And we'll go to Nick in a moment. We'll see the all-important toss of the coin. But they're looking quite relaxed at the moment. I like the nuances here. Who's our cult player of the day? We've got a couple of pink boots out there, like really pink. Number 6 there.
That's right.
I hope he comes up with the goods. And
Neil McKenzie.
yeah, well, you've named him now.
Mackenzie Neal, sorry.
Oh, hello. And
Mackenzie Neal, sorry.
Mackenzie Neal, yes. And I'll tell you what, he'll want to turn it on too, won't he? And I'll tell you what, no socks up on PHOS.
Thomas, he's got the right.
I know, they're all after boats, Vince. That's what it's about.
I think they just want to get the traction of the umpires, but Henry will be one of the key players we're looking forward to today. So captain's just coming through to the middle to the middle now for the coin toss. So we're going to keep an eye on what's happening with the coin toss, and we'll then wait for the start of the game. About a minute to go here. So just while we're looking at that, you know, there's a few players to see how some of the players that have come back from some of the SA NFL clubs go. There's a couple that have come in from Glenelg and West Adelaide for PHOS, and a couple of players from Centrals that are playing for Salisbury North today. So, you know, we'll be looking to see how they perform. And also another one that was mentioned to us is wearing number 1, who's come across. Best and fairest, running best and fairest for Westminster Old Scholars.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, that'll be an interesting one. And you look at their best players last week were Inglis. So what number is he? Is he in here today? Is he the captain that's out? Is he Inglis?
Is that Sam Inglis?
Yeah, best player.
Yep. So and out, in fact, both captains out injured for this game. So acting captains today for Salisbury North, number 53, Callum Hay. And acting captain today is Henry Papatolis, who's number 4.
I think Nick's just got the point cost for us, have you, Nick?
What have you got there, Nick?
Yeah, so Henry Papatolis won the PHOS, and then below the screen start off PHOS Camden.
PHOS Camden, yeah.
So players now just breaking from their huddles. Well, Salisbury North just to the last minute instruction. We'll cross to you, Tony, and you can see and look at some of the key players in the middle.
Well, Steve Foss are just coming out already. They've got a number 2. We're going to find out. We haven't got him on our team sheet, so we're just going to find out who number 2 is there. But yeah, big tall lad in the middle there. I think that's number 14, is it? Max Scott? No, 24. He might be going down forward though. So, Dylan Strickland. He looks a good size, doesn't he? A couple of players in the middle.
And we've been told to watch out for Kelly Mansell, Ruler Kelly Mansell, who's come down from the SANFL as well.
And he's number 2.
And he's changed to number 2. So
was 25.
We'll make that change on our sheet. And I'll
and I'll tell you what, guys are just jogging down back. A little bit of fun and games just here on the wing as players sort themselves out. Warming up in the middle here, we've got number 3, Paul Dryman as well. He looks like a real practice sort of type of player, doesn't he, in the middle there. Some good matchup. So the ruckman with 2 behind, 1 in front, and interestingly the other way for PHOS, 2 in front and 1 behind. So up it goes in the middle. Oh, nice. That's Willem Papatopoulos. There it comes. Just can't get that forward now. And sorry, that was number 7 was Jake Russo. Ball bobbling around. Now it comes out. Salisbury North player charging through there. Clifford Wilson. Forward it goes. Fast player in front. That's how you play up forward. Just turns quickly in the bright pink boots. We called that earlier out wide there. A little bit wide down the clubroom end. Salisbury North now the switch of play coming across. So Mark taken back pocket, Vince.
Yep, so it's in the back pocket on the western side of the ground, Salisbury North. He's found something inside, or doesn't quite get there with the kick. It's on the 50. Good pick up there by Paul Dryman, another player we've been told to keep an eye out for today. Kicks partially smothered, and PHOS have collected it. And so here's Max Scott, gets the handball away to Declan Grant. Kick goes inside 50, not taken. Good on Jake Burrows, good handball. And a short kick out to ball now coming towards inside 50. Pressure applied there by Mitchell Taylor. He will bit of a scrub on the kick though back inside 50. Well collected by Max Scott, and he'll manage to get the clearing kick back out. Oh, good mark there on the outer side, taken by PHOS just in front. Quick handball. Here's Papatolis. He's got the ball. Doesn't run. He's good pickup, didn't take the mark, good pickup. Handball over to Ramsey. Ramsey's got the ball now into the forward pocket, and there's a good mark there. Mackenzie Neild in the pink boots. We're not going to miss him today. And Mackenzie Neild is right in front of the club rooms. Probably going to be kicking from only about 25 out. Very acute angle right on the boundary line. Probably a little bit into the teeth of breeze. Gone to hook it around the body. And there's the opening score of the game. That's a goal to PHOS. So they have they've hit the scoreboard early here, and on this interactive scoreboard, with the opening goal, and Salisbury North yet to score, Tony.
Yeah, so you see that play outside the other side of the ground there. Salisbury North came this side, and PHOS sort of went the other side. So we'll keep an eye on just those tactics through the day, whether it's almost going to be circle work or across the ground and so on. So umpire looking round in the middle here, and big number 12, the ruckman there, is Reed Patterson from PHOS Camden. Well, down he goes on the ground. Salisbury was just trying to do a dust. He couldn't quite push off. Prominent now is Paul Dryman. He's been in there. We said that before. He's a little bit of a tractor in there. So we'll see how he starts up. So umpire now throws it up. Ruckman go at it. Salisbury North clear tap there. And coming forward. Oh, taken with the one hand. Just around the corner. Hook kick. Very good contest out there. Player picks up. Taken the ground. Umpire says, lets it go. He's caught holding the ball. So we'll see a free kick go the way of PHOS Camden as the two players take off, sort themselves out. So, out it comes, out in front of our commentary position. The big ruckman's got to win the height. 2 on 1. Oh, player can't get down. The ruckman are battling here. Ball on the ground. This is one of the things we look at in drafting. What do you like the way your knees? Well, not really flash. Oh, player just fumbled but recovered well. Gets it forward and taken very high. Salisbury North player. Geez, we're looking to play on quick too. Travis McIntyre that was. Oh, well taken, spun away there. But straight to the Salisbury North player at the true centre forward. Oh, comes in, scoops it up. The player shot a goal, and that is fantastic play from Jake Wagner, number 12 there. Just a one-handed pickup. Ran through. Nice and low, speared it through, and so we have an even scoreboard just at the moment. 1 goal all, and nice kick by Jake Wagner. Good finish here. So, just doing well. We are going to get the replay back. The PHOS Camden player just couldn't get that on the boot well enough. Bang, there's the pickup. Low kick, goes forward, goal. Through the trees there. All right, Vince, how are you seeing it?
Yeah, good goal there, and thanks to Dartfish for that. Yeah, looks like it's going to be Russo and the Wagner there again, was it? So looks the ball coming out here towards half forward. Oh, good pick up there by McIntyre on the bounce. He's tackled immediately there by Austin Forbes, and umpire's going to ball it up. Ball's moved about 15 metres towards the Salisbury North goal. 1 goal apiece here on the Sports Interactive scoreboard. Clearance comes through to PHOS. Good chip out wide. And that mark's been taken by Michael Hood. He looks inside 50 and he's found the target there. Around about 45 metres out. Slight angle, so he's been very prominent early.
Great kick, wasn't it, Vince?
It was a good little kick. You know, it makes it very hard for a defender to
lead on there.
So he's going to be about 45 out. He's right on the point of the centre square is where he's coming in from. So he'll cross the 50 in line there towards the goal.
Play going for a handball.
No, he's going for a handball. There's the kick there from Sharp. It's off the side of the boot a bit. And to full forward, excellent mark there taken. At full forward, is that Thomas? He's kicked it short and found Michael Hood. So Dryman and Hood there involved a couple of times, and he'll now have a shot. Well, surely he'll have a shot, won't he? From there, about 30 metres out, almost directly in front, and look to give the Hawks their first lead of the game. In he comes. Good deliberate approach. Very neat little kicking action, but he looks like he has pulled that to the left-hand side. Just one hand from the umpire, and that's the first blemish on the game. And it's on the Sports Interactive scoreboard. That's 1-1. Salisbury, PHOS for goal.
Big hold out here. They looked into that. Bloke's kicked that twice now. He's fallen over as he kicked it. So away they go. Jake Burrows, and he springs it back inside. Oh, clean bowl there. Right on the cricket pitch was Papadopoulos. So around it comes. Oh, Ryman again. Dryman, sorry, out on that far side, so they're setting up. Players are free, a lot of space out there. Geez, that's just a big bomb into the hot spot. Players set themselves, can't quite take it out. It comes Salisbury North. Haven't got the players to the ball. That's good. He's handballed this time. Oh, put a player in trouble. Drops it cleanly. Umpire says play on. Player hovering off the back of the pack. He's kicked that high, wide and handsome, and that is number 5, which is Michael Hood. We have him down at. So Hood couldn't get the job done out there, but we told him before, perfect conditions, different kicking this time. Player free out here, if they want to use him. They're going to come this way. He's run a long way with that ball, Vince. Kicks it out now, just to the half back line. Players up. Umpire says play on, right in front of us. Tough and hard, yep.
position here. The interchange, so just waiting for the umpire to throw it in now. The two ruckmen having a good look. Tap there from Patterson, so not going anywhere there. Tackle, oh no, it's called a high tackle there on Benici, and he gets quick handball off. Quick handball there to Jones. Jones's kick is up towards half forward. Oh, player pushed out there. Umpire spotted that. It's called play on. Shot for goal there from Papatopoulos. It's rolling, not quite going to get it. Oh, kicked off the ground. And that's a goal there to Justin Whitford off the ground from about 5 metres out. And that's a second goal for the Phantoms. They go to 2 straight. And on the Sports Interactive scoreboard, they lead. Salisbury Hawks, 1-2. Let's just have a look. This is a good kick in here from Papatopoulos. Got the right bounce too. Players overrun it, and then of course kick off the ground there from.
I'm going to do a bit of research on this. I have a feeling he might be the son of Michael Whitford, but we'll check. The Nucky Cup winner at South Adelaide. But we'd better check on that before we go saying things. So ball in the middle, umpire throwing it up. Nice throw too. So ball on the ground now. We might see a second ball. Every time I call it, there's a second ball. So number 7, the big ruckman, is really going well. So hits it forward again. Salisbury North, you see him running 3s and 4s there. Player taken now to the ground, really didn't handball it to the team's advantage, so out it comes again. Salisbury North had a look too. That was a great kick and a nice mark out there. Oh, just come over the mark a little bit there, number 32, Sam McGill. So this is number 20, and who is that, Vince? We haven't got a number 20 on our team list at the moment. Or is he down the bottom? Because we have, it's Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson from
So yeah, and that was a nice mark, nice lead. So runs out to the right a little bit, nice kick, pops it straight through, and yeah, obviously they know this lad can play because that was a set play out to there. I'll tell you what I liked, the poise in the middle, and so we see this again now. Oh no, okay, we're going straight to the shot on goal. Well, we finished off very well, and I'll tell you what, we got a little bit of a shootout here. We're only 9 minutes in, 1 goal 2 to 2 goals straight, and it's I reckon it's been 50-50. I'll tell you, number 7 in the middle, the big ruckman, Jake Russo, is giving first use of the ball. Just watch from this ball up where they all run forward again. So I'll throw to you, Vince, and we'll keep an eye on that. Just to say that, the next ruckman's about to come on, look.
Up they go again. Clear tap there from for Salisbury North. So good pick up, and the kick in there from Jamie Koff. That's gone a long way. Wow, that's over the back netting, and up the area there.
He'd be 6'4", 6'5". I need to have a look at him.
Kicked that a lot, but offline, and that's the third blemish there for Salisbury North. So they'll go to 2 goals 3. And PHOS 2 straight.
What about the athleticism? He picked that up.
That was good.
He wasn't going to look at anyone else coming the other way. He just turned around and said, I'll have a shot, and went bang. Righto, Vince, you're on.
I think it's Pierce having a kick in. He decided to go to the outer side of the ground, kicks it long, well outside 50, right there, and a good mark taken by PHOS on the half-back flank. So signalling that they want to continue to run down that side. So there's the kick there from Hode. Hode goes to centre wing, pack forms, off hands, may go out of bounds here just in front of Ricky Thomas, it does. And on the outside of the ground, it's most of the game, but on the outer side of the ground here probably for the first time, really, in it comes. So the 2 ruckmen again are having a look at it, Russo and Strickland. So ball's been moved forward to half forward for the Salisbury North Hawks, but it's going to be clear for us and continue to work down the outer wing. So ball at half back, kick goes to the middle. Mark's been dropped. Excellent work there by Michael Hood. Oh, kick smothered. A quick punchy kick out by is that number 8? I don't think we have number 8.
Braden Lehman, that was coming. No, Lehman was coming through number 9.
9.
Yeah.
So Lehman, that ball's gone out of bounds. We'll have another ball in. So expect balls inside 50 now. Is that tackle held too long there on Mitchell Taylor? Not called. So, but they'll still get to the ball toss over onto the looks like it's going to be there is Billy Mansell, told to look out for, but he's been beaten to it, and now the ball's coming back to the wing. Tackled immediately when he got the ball, and he's been caught on the ball. So
comes inside, little kick forward, just a little bit scrappy there at times, and slow spin ball. So Salisbury North right at centre back. Oh, game football into the middle of the ground, and players are free. Handball over, up it comes. Let's say these are brothers. Clifford Wilson, who's the big fella, puts one juke up, can't take it. Here's the other Wilson. Quick handball, shares the ball around. Oh, almost a throw, no. Play on, they said. Desperate play here by PHOS. Handball out. On the left foot now. Round it comes over the two on the far wing and a free kick. And that was Declan kicking that ball forward. So if they were quick about, they might have been able to play on. No one's going to get the ball, so now PHOS Camden, they don't mind loading up out there, but I'll tell you what, they have switched sides as well, Vince, so so let's have a look there on the true wing. Can he pinpoint someone? Just looks long now, puts it, sort of pulled the kick to the lead. Player taken, and he's caught one in the head there, I'd suggest, so just holding himself there, waiting to get the ball back. Play with the ball's trying to sneak about 4 metres now on the mark. Puts the ball down, so player coming straight off will get their boundary rider in the moment because he's coming straight off, so I think they have to wait there, player coming out of the nose. Umpire's call play on, as this is the blood rule. So interesting player on the left foot, number 13, kicks it long and handsome, and that is a great goal to Jacob Tiswell, and we were just watching there, player coming off with the blood, and the new player coming on. That was interesting because the umpire actually allowed play to continue there as that player came off. So players streaming on and off now with the interchange. See big number 45 still can't get on. He dropped hard from the last ball up, and I reckon he's going to be in the ruck. They can't get him off at the moment. So in the middle, our big number 7 again, Jake Russo. He's had a really good start to the game.
On top in the ruck, so
yeah, and Dylan Strickland.
Let's have a look. Russo and Strickland. Straight down to Costanzo, ball goes to half forward, but there's intercept mark that's been taken by PHOS on half back. So decided looking around. Let's go out. Good decision out to the outer side. Player immediately. They're moving the ball very quickly, but the kick's a little bit short, and the off they go. That's a beautiful kick. Good play there by the. Player maybe caught high there. Second tackle by Mitchell Taylor. I've liked his game in defence. So we're just going to cross down to Nick to see what happened with that player coming off with the blood rule. Nick?
Yeah, just a bit of flare at the moment. Nothing to change at the moment. Just a bit of blood. We'll get an update a bit after.
And did you catch who that was, Nick?
It was Dean Benici.
Okay, so that's number 5, Dean Benici. So the play goes on here. And it's going to be now ball up on the half back for PHOS. He was tackled, and it looks like Benici's going to have to change Guernsey. He'll be taking. He manages to get himself sorted out there on the sideline. So PHOS, Tony, just a little bit of a lull in the play here. Why it's a couple of ball ups in a row.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, as I said, look at that real country feel to it. All the cars are in the far side, probably got deck chairs out, and a couple of frothies happening there. Don't they charge forward here, Salisbury. Bang, there's the lead. I like the look of this guy at full forward too. Oh, I hope he hasn't hurt himself there. Tumbling forward. I'll tell you what, going on that last kick, this will end up in Elizabeth, this ball. I'll tell you what, he's got a massive kick on it, and that's Jamie Cough, I reckon it is, number 36, and that's C-O-O-F. He's in the COVID cough.
Yeah.
Bit allowed to say that, but he's certainly taking his time going back, setting up. There's a gentleman over the fence pointing and carrying on over there to the guy on the mark. Interesting, there's one player forward. If this hits the hands of the player on the mark, he's going to mop up, but he's a long way. He just goes bang. Look at that. Nice and easy, and Coffin he's kicked 1-1 and really liked that lead out of the ball and taking that mark and finishing off. So They're finally, I tell you what, the two Wilsons, Clifford Wilson especially, he's dynamite in the middle, really looks good. And I see now, believe it or not, Luke Wilson, number 20's gone into the middle, 42 as well, Travis McIntyre's in there, and Dryman, who we called a lot in the middle. I'll tell you what they do, when their ruckman goes up, they run forward, the three of them run forward here. Up he goes, pushes it, player out the back.
8 minutes.
So round it comes. Dryman again, he gave the first, gives the second. Player just had to stand still and try and kick. That didn't work for Salisbury North. Now they stream forward, PHOS Camden, unable to take it cleanly, but turns three players inside out, does a right-handed handball that should have been his left. Now it comes back. There's a lot of work going on here by PHOS Camden, a lot of possessions, and bit of a turnover there, player out the back. He's handballed into a play, so they're going to come this side, Salisbury North. Bit of scramble play at the moment. Oh, pushed over, and Salisbury North plays for the buildup. Wasn't a couple of just little scrappy bits of play there. Handballs hitting players' hands. Now, I'm sure they'll probably run up. Division 2 is going to be a pretty good stand, but up it comes. I love this too, Vince. Players are behind the throw-in at Salisbury North now. Allowed the handball inside and a kick inside. That's a dangerous kick. They get away with it. Has to hit. So out they come now. That was Dominic Costanzo.
Yep.
You're pretty good with that, Vince. So is that Italian heritage, one might suggest? Anyway, out it comes. Look at the players out here on the wing. The big fella's got it. Has a look. Wilson's out here on his own. Player off the bench has come on as well. He's going to be held up by PHOS Camden.
Yep, so he's already kicked one. Good little looking kick, and that's a good lead up. But gee, that mark should have been paid, I thought. There, but wasn't paid. That was McCaffrey. So McCaffrey the ball, excellent kick to half forward. And mark's been taken for Salisbury North. So they'll get another shot on goal. The chart has looked exactly that, I think, in the first quarter. He's been pretty good forward line. He's going to be kicking probably 10-15 metres in from the boundary on the western side of the ground. Going to be kicking from close to 50, and he likes his chances here.
Have a look.
He's around on the kick a little bit. Oh. I tell you what, kick from Matthew Sharp, and once again Salisbury North just managed to skip out to a lead there, and they go to 4-3, 27 to 3. Sports Interactive scoreboard. Let's have a look at this replay for Dart.
Beautiful finish.
This I saw one of the goals of the week last week was a kick similar to this from long range. This is just a very, very good kick here from Sharp. Just has a little bit of distance, runs around, and we're just going to got something for us. We've got about 6 minutes to go, I think, Nick. So up they go again. Ruckman. Neither Ruckman got it. Hart got up high, but didn't quite get it there. It's been caught there. Yeah, that was McIntyre. He's gone for the handball. Looks like that's Ryman again. Geez, I liked his first quarter. Ball goes out wide. What a kick and what a mark. Did not have to break. So what's he going to do? He's not really confident from there. Just outside 50, puts it to the hot spot. Up they go. Oh, and that's dropped the mark. There, Cough, and collected well in the tackle, and Payne holding the ball. Gee, I thought Costanzo would have got his whistle. And they'll bring it out from half back.
Yeah, so out they come now. Good chase by Wilson. Just put the pressure on that. See the dirt and dust come up. He just stopped there as if he marked that. And they're all going to let him know too from the box here in front. Oh, he's not happy about it.
Happy Kelly.
And I
thought he took that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's probably dicking the ball out from his nails as well. Up it goes. Alright, a bit going on there. Oh, he's copped one now as well. So against him, Salisbury North player McIntyre. They don't mess around. Great kick. Great on the lead. Oh, he's dropped it now, the big fella. Picks up. There's under a bit of pressure here, so the ball goes up in the air. That's fortuitous. And can he mop up and help the team now? And that's ruler Kelly Mansell. So he's got the ball right here in front of the coach's box.
Paid that mark.
So goes on the left foot. I was watching him in the warm up. He has got a good kick. Oh, taken high there. Not allowed. Play on, says the umpire. Oh, ran back into trouble there with Salisbury North. Now they're out. Free. Player takes them on, no. Nice. I tell you what, they've used the ball well into the forward line most of the time. Can they mop up PHOS? It's fast football. Round it comes onto the wing. The Willing stand under it. Good tap there. I think he deliberately meant that. Coming through there is Jacob well. Tidswell goes long and high towards full forward, and that's a good mark. Overhead might be a little bit far out, and 24 is Dylan Strickland. So has a look. Player in the goal square just wanders in and finishes off all too easily, and that was Max Scott. One might say, great Scott Vince. He's finished off, and that evened up the score on the board just about. So bit of play there with PHOS. That was a great overhead mark, 1-on-1, and he just turned nonchalantly, said, I'm probably, you can see the white line, he's just on 50, nonchalantly puts it into the goal square, and through it goes. So 4 minutes to go. There's a big hand in front of me there from Nick. I think he's ordering 4 beers, Vince.
4 minutes to go. So 23 minutes on the Adelaide Starbus game clock. Stress-free travel with Adelaide Starbus. So just waiting for the ruckman again. And up they again. Russo right back into the ruck and dominating again. Gets the ball down. Ball now coming into the forward line. Almost picked up on the half volley there by McCafferty. But the ball's now going in long. He's chasing after it. Big Jamie Cobb couldn't quite get there. And is that out on the full? I think it might have gone out on the full. It has.
He dropped the head there as soon as he kicked that to that player.
So it's just going to be a bit of a clearing kick for PHOS. They'll go to the outer side. Ball's gone just outside 50. Very wide. Almost the intercept mark there was taken by Jake Russo, but it's bobbled over the line at half forward for Salisbury North. I'll tell you what, I have loved this first quarter, Tony. Goals, fast, exciting. The skills have been excellent, and I hope we get three more quarters. So we just cross over to Andrew Ryder, Nick.
Yes, Dean Benici came off a bit before with the blood rule. He's just about to come back on now.
What number is he, Nick?
Wearing number 11 now.
He's number 11.
Yep.
On the ball.
About to come back onto the field, so wish him well there. Probably got a couple of plugs on his.
Might not be talking too well, Vince. We'll see how he goes.
And coming off for him, incidentally, to have a break was Jacob Tidswell. Liked his first quarter too, but
it's a sharp, I reckon.
A shot for goal here, and it looks like it might be a bit of a wobbler. Wow!
Jeez.
Gee, he got right up there. Couldn't quite take the grab. It's gone through for a rush behind. Quick kick out there by number 70, Mitchell Taylor. So he's looking to run.
Forbes has got it.
So Forbes has got it now. He's found something he likes. Good little kick, and that's been
Ramsey.
marked by Ramsey. So Ramsey, good quick movement into the middle. So that's Papatolis. Oh, sorry, no, that was yes, it was Will Papatolis. So
and it was Ramsey who got it back there as well.
Yeah.
So Mackenzie Neal, it is one of the players to watch today. Geez, he's all right too. The pink boots goes forward over the back. Player can't get to it. Oh, big contest there. Player keeping his feet. I like that too. That was Justin Whitford, one of the goal scorers. I like how he kept his feet and just watched to see what was going to happen there, because a lot of players think they're going to dive on the ball and they're all going to be the one that touches it, but someone has to stay out. So 2 minutes to go. Up it goes. Salisbury North paddle backwards to go forwards. Not able to get it out. A little big scrambly pack there. And I'll tell you what, there's not a real press on. There's a few players come down the ground, but not a huge press, but there are a lot of players around the ball, if that made sense. So Salisbury North, just a hack kick forward. Another, playing in front, very good. So Sharp was great pick up again. He's done that twice today. Over they go to the wing, just a chip kick to Wilson. He just weaves a bit of magic. Good play. Comes back inside now. Salisbury North on the far side, just undone. Wilson gets it back this way, that way. Puts it down around, gets around 2, 3. How did he do that? That is absolutely sensational play. And he's ran on. His brother's out here calling for it. Salisbury North have set up Ring a Rosie, they go around here. So Wagner it is with the ball. He's got another player here, right, Ricky Thomas, free. They want to pull their finger out because there's 1 minute to go, because there's one finger in front of me here from Nick. So on the wing, I think they may run out of time. Back into the middle, he's been good as well. Paul Dryman really liked his game. I think they're just going to soak up time now. Bit of kick the kick. Jake Burrows. Now he comes long. Player free out the back. He could have just about marked it. Oh, taps it back. Clever play. 3 on the 1. You're not going to get out of that, champ. Salisbury North first to it. Gives it to Wilson out here, right on the boundary. And PHOS Camden keep it in. I'll tell you what, they've given it back to Salisbury North as well. Jake Burrows it is. Gives it back. Left-hand handball by the ruckman. Nice to see. I tell you what, Ryman has his name on the ball. PHOS Camden missed the target. They've done that a few times today. Player now very composed. I like that. Pick the player out. I tell you what, if PHOS Camden get it down here quickly, Whitford couldn't hit a target. Salisbury will come out, and I reckon we're just about on siren time. One bounce over the top. Geez, I tell you, they're so calm and composed as well. That is good football to see. So the score at quarter time, 4 goals for Salisbury North to PHOS. For straight, and that is brought to us by Sports Interactive, creating better players, one coach at a time. And of course, our interchange today, Vince Interchanger, the hands-on AFL team rotation software experts.
And we'll just watching Nick. He's heading out now. Thanks to Billy's. We'll be coming back from the break soon with a boundary rider report. Heading out to Salisbury. Just watching which way he's going there. I think he's heading out to Salisbury North just to have a listen in to see what their coach is saying.
PHOS guy's grabbing him right here on the screen. No, he'll go to one or the other.
One or the other, and we'll find out. So, 4 goals. Fantastic first quarter of football. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we'll continue on with the second quarter.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies, check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
So welcome back here to the Salisbury North Oval, and let's cross over to our boundary rider to give us a report on what he found in the PHOS camp.
Thanks guys, yes I was over in the PHOS camp for the time break. Overall they were slow it down, speed it up, use the ground with its full width, and winning stoppages is a big thing. Salisbury North, a lot of winning stoppages, so PHOS would like to turn the tide in this next quarter.
Yeah, thanks. Rosso was fantastic in the ruck in that first quarter. He absolutely dominated and gave really some excellent silver service to some of his midfielders. A couple of the other players, Dryman, obviously one of those in the middle, and I thought, geez, Coffa showed us some potential. Got the one goal and potentially a couple of other chances. I noticed that you had marked down the Wilson brothers there too, Tony.
Yeah, I like both of them. There's a bit of magic about them, and geez, that player on the far side there, was it Luke or Clifford? I reckon it was Luke. When he walked between three of them, went around, decided to do what he wanted with the ball, and got away with it. And very good users of the ball. And when we go across the PHOS Camden, it was Papatolis, of course, Mackenzie Neal, and number 2, Ruler Kelly Mansell was a little bit off kilter down here. He made up for it. I was impressed with that. And goal scorers very quickly: Neal 1, Tidswell 1, Scott 1, Whitford 1. And have you got Salisbury North before we go to the bounce bins?
We got Wagner, Koff, Wilson, Sharp, all singles at this stage. So 4-4 to 4 goals on the Sports Interactive scoreboard. And here we go. We're about to start the second quarter.
The speed of the game's been impressive that first quarter. PHOS Camden had possession, but a lot of missed chances. The skills seem to be a little bit off at times. They're trying to do quick things with the ball, and of course Salisbury North used of the ball.
The umpire's got his arm in the air, and there up goes the ball. So let's see what happens here. Russo again, dominant ruck, and coming through. Oh, does that tackle? I think one of the Salisbury midfielders there it was. Yep, that looked like it was Costanzo. So just have to look here. He's going to kick long. Once yes, Costanzo goes long to the hot spot. And mark, excellent mark there, taken by Jack McCafferty. I thought that Mitchell Taylor had front spot, looked like he was in a good position there, but right over the top, McCafferty's taken the mark, and he'll be looking to become the 9th goal scorer of 9 goals. This one through the middle.
Really good grab, put the Dukes up. He showed a little bit as well between him and Coffa forward bench. Very good. Alright,
here he comes. So going to be just crossing over the 50-metre mark. Not a lot of angle to speak with. On goes the left. That kick looks okay. It is okay. And so a lot of people around the ground happy with that. Few horns tooting. All the players are getting around him. So McCafferty kicks his first. And I've been impressed with the long set shot kicking today. That's probably the 3rd or 4th one from distance that the umpires have not moved. So in it comes down. Very good set shot there from McCafferty.
Yeah, just crossed over the 50, and that's for Sports Interactive, our scoreboard. So umpire now comes in, throws it up. To Salisbury North, they've just dominated in the ruck. That was a huge leap. Very athletic man. PHOS Camden just dropping the ball there. Salisbury North. So they've got 4 behind. If you have a look there, they've got 4 to the left of the screen, and PHOS have got their 3 or 4 on the other side. Now when they set up, there's a real mismatch. Player 3 here for PHOS number 4. Can't quite get it to him. Down on the knees. That's courageous play there by the Salisbury North player. And umpire will ball it up again, which Jake Russo will be loving this. Up it goes. Russo just taps it out towards us. Player down on his knees, stands back up, held through. I'll tell you what, 3 or 4 ball ups in a row now. So, player just giving it back, and that's a big player, Jack Hyde. But he's not the ruckman. So just holding his player out there was number 7, our ruckman that we're talking about. You're going to hear his name a lot today, I'd suggest, Vince. Mate, on ball up there. I'm going to throw to you.
I think this is ball up on the side. Russo's got it again. Look at that tap. Straight down to Costanzo. Kick not going a long way though, but it has gone far enough, and Thomas has got it. So just lucky charm there. Now we're getting out of the ball up. So there you go. He's gone to the outer side. He's found something he likes out there. Taken there by Matthew Sharp. So where's he going to go? Just down the outer flank. Looks like that might be just a bit too wide. It is, and we'll have a ball up. Half forward here for Salisbury North. So just a little bit of a cagey start to the second quarter here. So boundary umpire throwing it in. Here's Russo and Patterson. It is. So Gustavo popped out the back. And Salisbury North looking to clear. It's a good handball there by Patterson again. The ruckman short kick. It's come out and it's found Jones. Jones now goes wide. He's out there. Looks like it's Whitford. So, yep, Justin Whitford, I should say. He's found a couple of players
Great
inside.
kick.
Yeah, good kick. Good kick. That opens up the ground. Jack Hope's got it. Where's he ground on the left? Towards the 50, bit of a tumbler where it could bounce anywhere. It's gone over the first two players. Now it's just a dispute here at half forward, and good tackle applied there by Riley Carter. It's come right here, so Dryman again. Wow, what a game he's playing. He's gone long to half forward. Well, good spot by the PHOS Camden defender, and that's heading back towards the boundary line on this side. Just it's gone out of bounds, and yeah, that was excellent. We're in the number 19, a good effort there at half back.
Now, Vince, I'll give it another go. If we get 5 throw-ins, I'm out of the van. So it comes in now, out the back Salisbury. Geez, they've set that up well, and that was Dominic Costanzo. Kicks it out wide to what we call the fat side in football, and that's Michael Hood taking the mark, and he's just outside 50. Not sure he's going to make it. No, player ran in for the handball. Very smart play. Geez, he's got hold of that, but he's kicked that high more than long, but the big ruckman couldn't quite take it. No, it wasn't Koff, it was Josh Hart, of course, the ruckman. So I'll be interested to see how they're setting that up with the resting ruckman who's down there in the goal. So PHOS now, just on that far side. Oh, a bit stuttery. Wander's out now. Kicks, that's a nice long kick to the wing, but 2-on-2 player went up early, and I hope he hasn't done the Achilles there, but he doesn't look good. He's down and out in Beverly Hills. Player streaming through there for PHOS. Coming through, but beautiful use of the ball. Just centred the ball there, players running onto it and striving to get there. That was great play. I reckon that might be Justin Whitford again, and that player on the far side is going to come off. I don't reckon he's going to play anymore today. So Justin Whitford's going to be, I think it is, 35 to 40 metres out. Just spins the ball around a little bit. Having a bit of a look. Wanders in. Oh, got close to the man on the mark, and that is there. We'll just wait for that player to turn around, but he's kicked the goal, and if that is Justin Whitford, that is his second for the day. We'll just get him to turn around if he can.
I'll keep an eye on him, Tony. You can hold the replay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful kick, just wandered in, got hold of it well enough, close to the man on the mark. It is 21, so yep, he's got his second for the day. Salisbury North just having a bit of a talk in the middle there. What have you got there, Nick? He's still trying to get off the ground, isn't he? That's been a long time from the far side.
Yeah, I'm sure of exactly who it is yet, but he's just kind of labouring off at the moment.
And he's
now, so we'll get an update.
You wouldn't believe it. He's got one black lace and one red lace, and it's number 22, and that was Rula Kelly Mansell. So, ball on the far side. He's one of their dominating players too, Vince. On the far side, a player got in front. Geez, he got to the right position and couldn't quite take the mark. So, bobbling around there, and umpire says we'll have a ball up.
We will have a ball up there here for Salisbury in second quarter. 7 minutes gone on the sports. On the game clock, so PHOS have got the ball at the moment. So they look to be looking to come to the outside. Player out to the ball here, bobbling around, picks it up at the second attempt. Short kick could be intercepted. Oh no, it's actually gone through off the ground there by Benici. So it's now inside 50, and players. Here's the goal kicker. He has hold the ball. So the got their eyes darting around, not sure where to go. She's held up, decided to go short. Has been Lehman now. Again, just assessing his options. He's gone a bit longer. Up they go. Oh, uncontested mark in the end, taken by Russo. Gee, how does he get free like that? He's someone further down the ground. He's looking for Koff. Koff outnumbered there 2-1. Still got his hands to it. Couldn't actually then get it at the second attempt. And PHOS will clear. This time it's a 2-on-1. It's here we are. Lehman again. Very unhappy Whitford not paid the free kick there. But the ball's in Salisbury North's half forward line, and again it's going to come out. So this is really a battle between the 50 arcs at the moment. String of handballs ends up with Ramsey. Ramsey now goes to kick inside the to half forward, and that's an excellent lead and a good mark. He's lively up forward. He wastes no time. Gets the ball out towards Tidswell. What's he going to do? No, he's overrun it, and it's been picked up by the defender there. Just checking who that is. We'll turn around in a minute. The ball's out of play, and it'll be deep in the PHOS 50-metre ruck, and they'll be into there, Tony.
Yeah, so in it comes, and a lot of players milling around the ball. The big ruckman, I'll tell you what, that number 7, I've really been impressed with his ground coverage as well around the ground. So we'll see him have another go here. The other thing to have a look at, it might not come up on the camera, the lights out here, mate, they're as good as Footy Park. Fair income, there's 12 lights up there. Anyway, up it goes. We'll come back to that in a moment. I'll get distracted easily. So, no, well, we hope not. Salisbury North always just dropped it. Wouldn't say it was the lights in his eyes, but Jake Burrows is on the ground, burrowing in. Player now, once again, Dryman, my BOG at the moment, gets it forward. He's been handy down back, this lad. Mitchell Taylor, I've liked him as well. Gets it across, gets it back again. Can he pinpoint a kick into the forward line? Salisbury North have been very good down back here. I've liked them. Look at that run out of the back line, yeah. And he's ran on. He'll probably get a handball back or taken high. Ryman's run past for a handball. Doesn't get it. Not happy about it. Down into the forward line. Wow, what a target. Oh, he's copped one high there. And the crowd to the left of us aren't happy. And Big Cough is... geez, this will be an interesting kick going by his first few in the first quarter. Just while he's doing that, I did see... Isaiah Clancy came off and went to run to the PHOS Camden box. Not a good thing when you come off the ground. Anyway, Big Cough it is. Lines up.
Oops.
Just the nuances. Lines up. Oh, he's gone around.
Wow.
He's played on. Taken on 3. Runs in. Too cute for mine. And kicks it through for a point. Does anyone... Yeah, big player just comes back. Rubs him on the head. He almost had to jump to rub him on the head. And I wouldn't be doing that too often. And... just so we know, that was Austin Forbes who came back and rubbed him on the head. So there might be a receipt. I've really liked this player's game as well. Mitchell Taylor has been good back there. Far side, PHOS Camden. Not much to switch a play, so it's going to have to go down the line. Pinpoint kick. You've got to be good if you're going to do it, and that was a good kick. Benici now, out to the far wing. They're running well. Up high, 2-on-1. Gets the ground. Salisbury North will be happy with that, Vince. Bobbles out of bounds. That's the tower that I was talking about. Get a shot of that light tower for us, Mr. Cameraman. There he goes. Have a look at that.
Is he going to get enough of it? There he keeps going. No, he's going to stop there. But isn't this amazing that you called the game for a minute or so there, and the ball is
back where
exactly where you took over. So here we go. 25 out on the boundary. So the short kick out's gone out towards the 50 now. So PHOS here going to get a string of handballs together here. And there's a short kick inside 50. Oh, there's a player at the back. It's gone through hands. And a short pass. Oh, but he missed the target. And Carl Pross is taking it. He's going to come out wide just with a short kick. Mark's been taken there. I think it's by Lehman. He goes back across the ground again. So they're just holding it up here. But always kicking across goal deep in defence. You will be a little bit worried about that. So there's now the long kick comes out. So, Ruckman couldn't quite take the mark. They got hands to it. Ball bobbling around. Looks like PHOS got players here everywhere. So Benici, he's got the kick out to inside 50. Strickland couldn't take the mark. And that's going to bobble out of bounds right next to the point post. And opportunity here for PHOS if they can get something from this stoppage. They'll draw level.
Just quickly, Vince, if they'd have got that, then Salisbury North set up very well when they're off the ball.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. So in it comes. There's the big ruckman, Josh Hart. Got his hands to it. Well, it was a quick snap towards a goal, but it's going to be rushed over there by looks like it was Lehman again, and he'll take the kick in. So just a minor score there. So that's a 5-point lead now. Oh, great grab over the back. They're taken by number 1, Jack Ho. Geez, I've been impressed with him as well. So he's on the left. He's gone out wide. Is it too wide? No, it's going to be an easy one to be scored over by acting captain Callan Hay, and there'll be a boundary throw in about 25 metres around from the goal.
That kick that came in, Jake Russo, it was actually came off the bench, and they couldn't quite get it to the big back. So in it comes, nice throw in too. No one at the back of the pack. That's my pet hate. So PHOS Camden just jump onto it. Around the corner he goes, does a somersault afterwards, and that's a very clever goal by Dean Benici. And he isn't the ruckman, but this is the thing I know I talk about every week. Have a look at this throw in. No one behind the 2 ruckmen. As a coach, I used to have the 2 centremen behind it. So the ball came in. Let's just see if we can get it through the gums. Over the back it goes. He just contests around the corner. Quick kick, and nice goal. So, geez, I'll tell you what, Vince, we're going to see another close game here. 11 shots to 7.
Yeah, and a bit of a similar pattern to last week. We had one team that was kicking a little bit, and one that was kicking well. But
just a quick grab from Nick.
I'll tell you what, ever since Dean had his number changed and had some tissue off his nose, he's turned into a new player. So maybe something for PHOS to elaborate on and get a lead.
Alright, so ball in the middle again.
Russo off having a break, so hard in the ruck.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, oh geez, isn't he tall? Yeah, he's about 6 foot now. Number 11 there, just pumping it forward was Dominic Costanzo, but standing back now, PHOS Camden, they need to, Sam McGill it was, they need to get a bit of a run on here, as they do here, player free. Just that forward line kick. Oh, nice grab too.
Grab.
That is Mackenzie Neild, I reckon. Is it number 6?
I think it's 8 might be Grant, is it?
Okay, Declan Grant. Declan Grant. It was his. He had good jukes too. He took that like he was 6'4", and you might be able to hear me now. He looked like he was about 6'4" when he took that grab.
Good strong one grab,
sticky fingers. Yeah. So Declan Grant it is on the far side. Not an easy kick. There's no breeze at all to talk about. So, a bit stuttery on the way in. Has a look, doesn't make the distance. Oh, the big ruckman just kills that ball. No, he hasn't. No. It's still in play. Everyone's stopped. Oh, PHOS Camden left, right, around it comes. That should never have happened, and it was a point. So player limping there, as you do when you kick a point, Vince. Yeah. So Salisbury North now by hand. They've come out. Dryman it is again. Cuts through, comes back inside. I like that. That's clever play. Costanzo it is now. Oh, held up, and free kick. And yes, Nick?
Wagner take it high.
Just an update on he's just doing some run-throughs and walk-throughs on the side here, looking to try and get back into the game. We'll get in that update a bit later on.
So we've got a penalty here to Salisbury, and so the Hawks now are going to go inside 50. There's a lead on, and that's a good kick by Wagner, and good mark taken there by Russo in the forward line. He's looked towards the pocket. Oh, fly up there. PHOS Camden first to the ball is Unger. He's got the ball out, but it could be intercepted. Oh, geez, maybe it was the chop of the hands there on Clifford Wilson. Russo's got it again. Gets it back to Wilson. Wilson dodges around. Goes the handball. Russo, geez, don't handball to a ruckman, but he gets it back. It's good play. Goes for the snap. Bit ambitious. And that's gone way out on the full, and they'll be bringing it back in from deep in the back office zone.
Yeah, and I like that, but don't get too far ahead of yourself. No, good on him for giving it a go.
And here's the mullet, Pierce. What's he going to do? Has he? Has he still got? No, he's off. Sorry. So ball now coming in back towards half back. Oh, look, two Salisbury players spoiled each other. Wilson's just gone running through. That ball's gone long. That looks like a
free kick to PHOS, Vince, but well called. It's about 100 metres the other way, but it was a nice goal.
Looking a good shot for goal, but no, now that's going to be a large penalty and a free kick to PHOS.
So Whitford.
It will be Whitford.
Yeah, so Whitford it is now. On the wing, see where they come inside. Just takes one step. Bit bit lackadaisical, didn't quite make it to the player. They recover well, or do they? Yes. So he's just gone square with that kick, but that's good. That's a possession, and that was Max Scott kicking it out wide. Player now streaming forward, kicks it too far for the first full forward. Player couldn't take it there. Chance gone missing. Salisbury North, I'll tell you what, I've been very impressed with their back line. Having said that, they come back to PHOS Camden now. Into the middle, player set himself. He actually spoilt that. That was Reed Patterson. Ball on the ground. Normally Salisbury North can mop up. Got a few players, few options. That was good. That player led to his foot then, and what that means is he was on his right foot, so he ran to the side that he could kick it to. On the far side now, we'll pick this player up in a moment, but he's going to have a shot. He's right on, you can see the 50-metre line there, along with the cars in the background and the deck chairs, and 7 minutes to go. So, geez, he kicked that very high. Big pack forms, unable to take it, running into the post there, and a minor score. So they go across to 6-3, Salisbury North 5-6. And the player, number 53, is Callum Hay. We haven't called a lot of him. He's just walking back, taking his time. The big ruckman out this side has set up, and that is Josh Hart. Goes right down the middle there. Paul Dryman, who'll need to change his boots at half time, I'd suggest, Vince. He's got leather poisoning.
Indeed. So here's Dryman. He's gone out to the outer side. He likes something he sees out there. It's over kicked it, and that's going to be picked up by PHOS. So there's a handball from Hode. The kick comes into 50. It's not going to quite get on the target. Let's see what happens here. Oh, is that fantastic work there again, and running on. The player out wide here, all by himself. How does he get that free? Wilson, one bounce, two bounces. Now the handball will go over. It does. And here's Koff, handball over again. And that surely... he did get the goal there, Michael Hood. So, well played there. Good transition football there from Salisbury North. And the Hawks now go out to... that'll be 6-6, I believe. Yeah, that's their second goal of the quarter. And they're back in front by 3 points. And interesting that two teams here, very even, and still shows that way. We just saw that Dartfish replay, and some good transition play there from the Hawks.
Fantastic, good team play. Didn't he celebrate? 3 points in it.
He nearly missed it too.
Yeah, 20 minutes in. I thought Wilson might have gone all the way. I was lining up for goal of the week already. Up it goes. This ruckman does not lose a tap. Gives them first go. Player free in the middle being held. Guess who? We keep calling it, but if he's playing the game, Dryman it is. Gives out, penetrating kick. That is a fantastic kick. They've run on well. This is sharp around the corner. Right side for a right footer. Puts it in, and player's been taken down. And you wouldn't believe it, PHOS Camden have got a free here. They went all the way there. Tom Unger it is. We haven't called much of him. So he's right in the goal. That is a dangerous kick, but no one near. No one near McGill. McGill now one step, kicks it high and long. Good contest on the wing, and well done. Knowing your teammates is very, very good as well. So Nicholas Jones, it's a good trait to have because they may go coast to coast here. He's kicked it outside. They've come in now. Player takes the mark. He's inside 50. He's going to have a shot here. And I reckon this is, yes, number 8 again, Declan Grant, the player who took... The only thing with Declan Grant, looking at his last shot, he tended to kick it rather high and didn't get hold of it properly. He's going to be 45 out, slight angle, and that is a great coast to coast the other way by PHOS Camden now. So, wow, what a game we've got.
Yeah, fantastic transition play.
So Grant it is. Just has that bit of a hop, skip and a jump, bit of a stutter with the feet. There's the kick. That's a better kick off the boot in regards to how it looked, but still went off to the left. And... I just think PHOS, they're showing a bit, Vince. They're not crisp at times. If they can tidy that up, but Salisbury North on the other hand are really running well and linking well. So Callum Hay it is with the ball at fullback.
So we'll just wait for him to see. It looks like he's looking towards the outer side. That might be the way he's going to go. He's seen something he likes out there. Yep, and there's a player in there. And he's bobbled it over the
Jake Wagner.
Jake Wagner, and. So, it opens up an opportunity. He was pretty free, but 1 bite, 2 bite, and now the boundary umpire will throw it in. So, so the ruck work there, good work from Patterson. ball, just tackle a couple of handballs out. Salisbury North are going to get the ball out now with a long kick towards the wing to a 2-on-1, and not surprisingly PHOS are now going to look to bring this ball back in. All crosses ground, and marks there being taken by Ramsey. What's he going to do? Goes inside 50, the hot spot. About three Salisbury North players all flew for that, and I think Lenny brought that down, but in the end it's going to be a ball up. So with 23 minutes and have gone, and there's 4 minutes remaining here on the Sports Interactive scoreboard. So a disputed ball inside 50. What's going on here? Tackling, bobbles out. Balls pack forming now. I'm not sure if it's going to come out this time. It's not, and the umpire ball it up, falls out.
Just quickly, I see number 22, ruler Kelly Mansell. He's sort of right here at the interchange bench, but he's really labouring as he's walking. I don't know whether they're going to get him to try it out and come on, or whether he's just walking up and down. No, he's going back to the bench now. Doesn't look good at all. Anyway, ball in play, round the corner, quick hook. Oh, was that touched on the line? It was, and that is another rush behind to PHOS Camden. So they're showing a little bit more this quarter. So he is going to try and come on here, ruler Kelly Mansell. He's up here.
He's definitely trying to come back on.
Yeah, but Whitford it is now coming on. I don't think he's going to get on somehow. But
he's hobbling still, isn't he? He doesn't look good on the bench. He's right in front of us here.
Salisbury North out now. Nice kick down the wing, 3-on-1. He's got good hands. He really shows some Jack Hode. Yeah, nice. Just that ball drop a little bit off. In again there was Dryman putting his body in. Now they got 3 or 4 running. Oh, just a chip kick from outside 50. Doesn't get it. Oh, player hits the post. The ball is still in. The post is wobbling. Post came off second best. This is what they're good at. They use the ball quite well, but that's just as I say, that player jumps the fence out there, and is it out of bounds on the full or just bounced over? I'll tell you what I like there. Mitchell Taylor was down in the back line. He's come right up the ground there, Vince. He's just in around the back of the pack on this one, just jogging around on his own. Salisbury North still get the tap. Player kicks it forward. Oh, nice grab there over the back. I've liked this guy. Just his kicks when he was early let himself down, Tom Pearce, but let's just see if he's improved a bit there. Just stabs at it, high up, pack forms, right on the 50. Players run into each other and putting his body in. Riley Carter, haven't caught a lot of him, Vince, and umpire's going to ball up as Carter is the last one to get off the ground.
Yeah, so right on the 50-metre arc. 2 minutes on the Sports Interactive. 1 point of difference on the Sports Interactive scoreboard. 2 minutes to go. So as we see, Kelly Mansell is coming back in. He doesn't look.
That doesn't look good.
That doesn't look good. I think he might test it out for 2 minutes, and I'm not sure we'll see him after half time. But at the moment, the ball's on centre wing, and it's going to go to the boundary umpire. He'll be balling it back in.
He's only just made the centre half forward now. Yeah. I don't want to harp on the point, but just from a coaching point of view, I don't know why he'd risk that, to be honest.
Yeah, he doesn't look good at all. I don't know if he's going to try and run that off or not, but or just maybe spend
hobble it off. Have a look at him.
Hobble it off. Well, maybe spend a couple of minutes just seeing if he's going to be right the second half, but it doesn't look like it at the moment. Anyway, ball's still on the centre wing. We're going to have a secondary stoppage here. So in it comes. And it looks like that's not going anywhere. So just tightening up here. Probably about a minute and a half to go. We're 26 and a half minutes
Just
in.
watch Russo's positioning there, Vince. Have a look at him.
And just such an easy tap, wasn't it? And down it goes again, but it's getting locked in again. A little handball, attempted kick, smothered. So Wagner's got it there. He might have been caught high by tackled by 2 PHOS players there, and still on centre wing.
1 minute to go.
About a minute to go.
A lot of umpires over that side too, isn't there?
Right, yeah, they've all got plenty to say. He did better there, Strickland. That's definitely a high tackle by Wagner. He gets the handball out. Yes, here's Dryman again, best on ground in the first half. Lovely kick. Oh, good grab too. Is that the big man Coffin? I think it is. Gee, I tell you what, we called the potential that he had in that quarter time, but he's stepped up a bit more this quarter, giving him a real good option. This is a really, really good grab.
Terrific grab, Vince, and he does straighten them up, doesn't it? They haven't been down there too much since we saw sort of Wilson take off and kick that goal, and then it came back out because it wasn't a goal. They haven't had too many other attacks yet. they're still right in it, and that was a great grab on the far side.
So I reckon he's actually outside, right on the boundary line, now walking in just inside the intersection of the 50, crosses over. Bit deliberate, gives himself plenty of room, made the distance easily, but I think he's taken it a little bit to the near side. He has, and that will be a minor score there for Salisbury North. So that makes the margin 2 points here on the Sports Interactive scoreboard. 28 minutes gone.
Do you reckon we'll see a coast to coast? I reckon we'll run out of time. He just goes short there, so it's not going to happen through Mitchell Taylor there. Good possession. Whitford it is, puts his body in. Around it comes as the siren goes. And if we look at the scoreboard that is brought to us by Sports Interactive, we see 6 goals, 7 Salisbury North to PHOS 6 goals, 5. So 2 points in it to Salisbury North right on half time. Ground bathed in sunshine. Beautiful day, Memorial Day out here. There's a huge crowd to the right of screen down by the goals there as well, and when players kick the goal they go down and sort of celebrate with those players as well. So we will come back after a break and we'll have a look at better players, goal scorers, a big wrap up. We may even see if we can get hold of Nick to get a couple of captains for the interviews as well. You're watching our match of the day thanks to catch.com.au. What do we say, Vince? Screaming good deals.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch. out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
And welcome back to the viewers.
Run out his injury.
We're just seeing a player trying to run out his injury at half time as well. And myself and Nick Cosmo are just going to go through some of the better players and scorers. So, who would you like to do, Nick?
So I could do PHOS at the moment.
All right. Well, if you go through PHOS, who are your goal scorers and your better players, and a little bit of a wrap up there.
Okay, so the single goal scorers for PHOS are Neil Tidswell, Scott, and Benici, who actually played quite well when he changed his number from 5 to 11 and had a tissue stuck up his nose.
Yeah,
it came off with the
interesting.
Blood. Whitford with 2 is actually the only multiple goal scorer in the game at the moment. Some of the best players, I thought Nick Ramsey's second quarter was really good through midfield.
Yeah.
Jack Hogue, pretty good. Strickland up forward, creating a presence. So PHOS are kind of staying in the game. They haven't been dominant, so to speak. It's been more Salisbury who've had more of the ball and everything, but they're hanging in there.
And how'd you see Hogue? He really took a lot of dominating marks that quarter, didn't he? We like number 7 for Salisbury North, of course, but Hogue around the ground, some of his marks.
Yeah, been good in contest, creating a presence, and it's been a big factor as to why they're slowly working their way back into this game.
And number 22, Ruler Kelly Mansell, we had him as 25, then he had jumper number 2 on at the start, and then number 22, and we can see him here, he's just limping around. I think it's the laces, Nick. He's got one orange lace and one black lace, but no, the poor guy is limping around in front of us. How have you seen him? Do you reckon he'll come back on? He tried there, didn't he, for about a minute?
Well, he came off what looked to be an ankle injury, so he came off for a bit and had the trainers with him, had the strapping on his ankle. So then he tried to come back on and get into the game. He played about the last 2 minutes or something, but didn't do much in the game.
And we'll come to Salisbury North, and I'll go through the better players because I think you've got an interview to do in a moment, Nick. So our better players for Salisbury North: Paul Dryman, he BOG so far, number 3. Matthew Sharp's had good moments. McCafferty, Clifford Wilson, number 22, fantastic. Jake Russo, fantastic. Jamie Koff as well, he's really given him something up forward, and Luke Wilson. And the goal scorers are Matthew Sharp, Michael Hood, Jake Wagner, Jack McCafferty, Jamie Koff, and Luke Wilson, all 1 each. Now we're going across to Nick, who has the captain of Salisbury North. So we thank him very much for coming down there. There he is on camera there, just swapping sides, sorting things out. So we'll cross to Nick now for the interview with the captain of Salisbury North.
Just trying to get in position with the sun, and we've got the cameraman getting into position. So first question, what have you done? What injury have you got?
I just had a clean out on the knee, so just coming back from that. A couple more weeks and I should be right.
Did you play last week, or have you not played
No, I haven't
at all
played
this week?
This year at all.
So what have your thoughts been on this game so far?
Pretty good. I think our transition turnovers are costing us a fair bit. They're walking out, slingshotting it really, and we're not really making the most of it. So we can turn them points around to goals, we'll be right.
Been a good game so far. So what's the position that you usually play on Saturdays?
I'm up forward, up or deep forward, key marking forward.
Okay, all good. I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for your time. Enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, join me, boys.
All right, so thank you very much for that, Nick and Jamie, for his time at half time. I bet he'd be loving to be out there, of course, with the crook knee. So was he PHOS, was he? I called him as Salisbury North, so he was PHOS, sorry. That's Salisbury. Oh, he's maybe he's going over to have a listen to the huddle. I just saw him when he walked out. He started to go to the PHOS huddle then. That's a nice little ploy that he's got there, but he's stopped at the tin shed. So we can see PHOS out there. They've stayed on the ground just in the shade over here, and Salisbury North are in the change rooms, and actually they're... Yeah, I was just about to say that. Mince, here they come, and look at it. Have a look at Jamie there. He's just sniffing past the PHOS huddle there. Have a look at him.
Trying to hear a few words on what's happening there, but moving out towards the middle of the ground now as his teammates are just entering the ground again from in front of the good club facility that they have here. And we're going to go and cross to a one more break, and when we come back, Tony, we're going to call. If we see another half like that, I'll tell you, it's going to be on.
You know what else we're going to do? We're sort of not really cheating, but we're going to go through our tips. We didn't get time at the start, so let's make a prediction.
I think I tipped PHOS to win, and I'll given they're only 2 points down at half time, I'll stick with that as well.
Well, I'm going to say Salisbury North at home, big day for them, 12 points. And I'm not sure what this gentleman is. He's helping us out a fair bit, and I don't know whether he's a team manager or anything. So he just gave you a filthy look, and he smiled at me, Vince. So I reckon I'm going to stick to Salisbury North, and we'll cross to Nick in a moment and see what his tips. Look at he's checking out scores, he's checking out plays, his injuries, he's doing a lot here. So all right, we'll go to a break. Players just getting ready, and we'll come back just about ready to roll.
Okay.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
So welcome back here to the Salisbury North Oval, and Salisbury's players just moving into position, just breaking from the huddle now, the Phantoms, and it's 2 points the difference here at half time, and we're just going to check in. We gave our tips just before we went to a break. Nick, have you got a tip for the game, before the game and even from now?
So before the game I had PHOS, so at half time I'm still sticking with PHOS, even though I think that Salisbury North have controlled the game. I think PHOS will get up by a couple of goals.
So thank you very much for that, Nick. And who did you pick, Vince, in the end?
I went.
So two PHOS again.
I had PHOS in our tipping for this game.
So you two will be on the Cosmos will be on the PHOS bus on the way home, and I'll just be staying out here at Salisbury North till about 11 o'clock tonight, I reckon, if they get up. So all set for readiness for the second half, and I'll tell you what, this is a ding-dong battle. Big number 12 in the middle, Reed Patterson. He is fired up. Have a look at him. Up he goes. Can't get the tap out. They're away again. Dreaming it is, yep. Dreaming again, yep. He's gone on to it. Around they come. This could be a very quick. Oh, he's taken the ground. That is a great tackle there. Jake Wagner it was who was brought to ground because he had the goals lined up. This player has been very good, yep. Second half, yeah, and that's what happens, Vince. You give them a wrap and they turn it over. So Salisbury North outside the 50, just pops it back in towards Oh, wow. There he is again. Hode it is, yep. Can't come across because one of my favourite players out here, Mitchell Taylor, can't get it. Just reaching up high there. Henry Papatolis. So by the time I said that, the ball's gone backwards and forwards 3 times. But here it is in the back pocket. Just lazy looking kick down the wing. Player held on to there. Couldn't quite get to it. And that's interesting because the big ruckman's on the mark now. He's been caught. So player on the far side. Down the wing it comes. High kick. High, wide and handsome. Good pair of dukes there. And I reckon, going by that mark, that has to be Declan Grant again. He's got a great set of hands. He's just starting to look a little bit of an angle inside. Kicks it down the 50. And that's a great grab again. And that was Callum Hay, Vince.
Yeah, Callum Hay, the acting captain. Good mark.
Wilson out here.
Wilson wide out on the other side. They haven't seen him, but the ball's now coming in towards 50. And it looks like it is again. Mopping up again. Fantastic quarter. He's had a great start there. Jacko gone wide, and Foster looking to load up again. Kick into the middle, dangerous. Oh, but they've mopped up well here. And here's Sam McGill. What's he done? He's gone up towards 50. Good spoil from behind. Down front and centre is Max Scott. Gee, he's been hit rather heavily. Getting up a little bit gingerly. Getting up. No, I don't think.
That was a freight train, Vince.
I don't think he's going to be able to take his kick. We're just umpires just called time on. Trainers are heading out here, and we'll just we'll just have a break and see. It looks like Sam McGill's got the ball at the moment. I don't think he's coming straight off the ground. Max Scott, so getting some assistance to come off the ground. So Sam McGill has the ball at the moment. Looks like the player that's going to replace him is Will Papatolis. So, but I don't think he'll be taking any further part in the game. So
we'll just see if we can get a replay of that. And no, we can't get it. But geez, he came through like a freight train. Probably better we don't see it, to be honest, Vince. So
Papatolis back on. So McGill's got the ball.
They'll be two down now on the bench.
There we go. So there's the kick. He's looking towards the outer side. Spotted something out there that he liked, and that's a good mark there that's been taken by Riley Carter. Probably 40-odd metres out, 45-degree angle over on the far side of the ground. So opportunity here for the first score of the quarter, and I'll put the PHOS Phantoms back in front. It's been a seesawing game so far. Long may it continue for the second half.
Yeah, they're going to be two down on the bench. So Vince, the guy I think was the coach, that just waved his hand like he's gone for the game, Max Scott. So yeah, interesting.
Now, Riley Carter just about to come in and step over the 50-metre line. Starts to jog in. Not a bad looking kick. Looks like it. Oh, is that a mark on the line, or is it a mark or a goal? Yeah, no, it has crossed the line.
Goal.
That's it.
Yep.
That is another set shot from 50 that has gone through for a goal.
So who was our goal scorer there? Riley Carter.
And
wow.
Yeah, so that's just another one. Very impressive. The long set shot goals and the accuracy of them on both teams so far today, and that's been just having a look at it now.
Very deliberate, isn't he?
That's a deliberate run in, and that's a kick that umpire knew it was going to be a goal, so he's gone to the side just to see if it's gone over the line, which it did, and that's a really good goal there, kicked by Riley Carter.
All right, so back in the middle, up it goes. Ruckman contest once again. Salisbury North get it out. Can they get it out cleanly? No. PHOS have got onto that now. Oh, player put down just as he kicked it. Yeah, it was put down, and that's downfield. So the hard thing here, if PHOS hit the front and get going, great, but they've only got one player on the interchange, so that's going to be their downfall. Mitchell Taylor, it is. Really liked him. That is just a bullet of a kick. He's a great player. Really liked his game, and they need him down back, they need him on the wing, and they need him up forward. But what a brilliant kick that was. And our player at the start of the game, Mackenzie Neild, has the ball in hand. He's he's just shy of the centre there with starting his run up. I'm not sure. He looks like he's come off race 3 at Morphettville as he runs in. Has he got the strength in his legs? Well, he just pulled the knee back a little bit. Pops it up to the hotspot, towering grab.
Oh, what a good grab.
And that is a great grab. We can't see who that is. The ruckman's just picking himself up off the ground. Wilson comes off for rest.
I think it's Callum May,
he's had a couple of good grabs out there. Great kick and a great mark again. Right on the 50 there, and that's Ricky Thomas, I reckon it is. So Thomas right on the far side. Bit of glare coming off the trailer there, but we'll be right. Puts a hand over the eyes, has a look. He's only going to come down the line. Very predictable kick in football, unless he can square it up. Nice looking kick though, right to the wing. Once again, the player we talk of, Mitchell Taylor, and I'll tell you what, I'm putting him right up there as well in our best. And nice, he's got a great kick on him. Fawcett is now come out to what we call the fat side. Player really had to strive hard. Whitford couldn't take it. Turning inside out and chipping the ball in. Unfortunately, Declan Grant couldn't hit a target. So, chasing the ball, Dryman again. Gives it across Salisbury North. Oh, just a push there, little push. Deft little hit. Panic kick in forward. Kamikaze, can they get hold of it? Player running past. Beautiful timing. Runs in and kicks the goal. And that was William Papatolis.
Well played.
And I tell you what, that's the sort of stuff you talk about at training when you're doing drills and you say, hold your run, hold your run. He held his run and ran past. Perfect timing there. Came in, have a look at it here. Ball goes to ground. There he is. Just comes past, drifts past the pack, comes past, kicks the goal and celebrates big. So now PHOS have just hit the front, I would suggest. A couple of points up.
Yeah, that's their largest lead of the game with that goal from Papatolis. And ball coming back in the middle now. They, given the fact they are a little bit down on the boundary line with in terms of interchange, maybe that might be offset with Salisbury North not maybe finishing the game as well. But anyway, it's Salisbury North into attack here. Scrubbly old kick. Good pick-up there. And short kick, but it's been intercepted by Dryman. And so now what's he going to do? Gets the lead. He's seen the big lead from Jamie Koff. 1-2, can't quite get it. Ball's hit the back on the ground. It looks it should be mopped up by PHOS. Here it is. Kick comes out wide. And he's out here in a paddock. And one bounce. Two bounces. So looking for the kick on the wing. Good kick. That should have been a free kick, I thought. That player hasn't got up either. We'll just get Nick to check on that. But Foss now Salisbury got the ball on half back. Kick there from Jake Russo, the ruckman, into the middle, and the ball's been marked by Wagner. What's he going to do? Wagner now kicks inside 50. Lovely looking long leg, long lead, and excellent mark taken by Matthew Sharp. Where's he going? Is he going to have a shot for goal? No, discipline kick. He's looking for Cough again. Oh, good punch there down by the backman there, and that was there he is. Luke Will, is that? No, that was number 20, Tom Unger, and he's managed to get it through for a rush behind.
So it comes in now, straight to centre back, dangerous kick. Can they mop up Sharp? Oh, and just taken high. Oh, a little push there, and that's Papatolis, and he's playing good quarter too. So he's going to go out that far side. We've seen that trend happening. Oh, a player running with the ball, couldn't take it, courageous, spins right around, runs about 20 metres the wrong way. Poor handball, which has been their downfall today, just some of their skills at times by PHOS, and ball out of bounds on that far side. And just like to say, young Whitford is up and about now. Justin Whitford, he did very well because he got crunched over here in front of us by Callum Hayes. So, ball on the far side, nice throw in there, the big ruckman contest. 2 handballs and they're out here, Salisbury North. Their clearances have been outstanding today. Kicks to fresh air. Cough cannot quite take it in the fingertips. Now he's down, he's hurt himself there, has not moved actually. Up it comes, and Will it is. William Papatolis
Still
takes it, brother of, kicks into the middle. Oh, you can hear that ball almost go flat on his chest there. He hit that very hard. Player waiting for the handball. Oh, and he's faked it there. Ramsey took off. Look at that. Out the other side. They're starting to connect. This is what I was talking about earlier. Riley Carter gets it across. If they can just tidy up their skills, they're running well. There's a stream of about 3 or 4 now running through the middle. Just an unusual kicking style. Up high. Player couldn't take it. Dropped it. Handball out. Round the corner they come. Good effort, but it's gone across the face of goal. Ball still in play. Player chasing after it. Declan it is. Oh, geez. Swung into the fence. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, that Callum Hayes, he's a bull, isn't he? He's cleaned up a bloke down here, and then he's gone all legal. Geez, that was hard at it, and poor old Declan Grant, he's going to know he's played a game. Well, the ruckman just takes that out. Bit of a lollipop handball over the top. Not able to get away there, Salisbury North, so player now with the ball. Just keeps it in. Has he been cleaned up afterwards as well? So, out of bounds. Coach on the boundary line here, and that's Damien Minervini, is just talking to a few players here and there, clapping and so on. So, good to see. Throw in on the far end here. Player like hovering around the ball. There he is, just as I called it. Couldn't get it out. Up and down, PHOS Camden. Geez, that's almost volleyball. Gets it back again. That was interesting play. Mitchell Taylor. Ball bobbling along the ground, and the crowd down there, Vince, calling deliberate.
Of course they were. So, but not called by the umpire, that kick from Mitchell Taylor. So the ball's now in the forward line here for PHOS. Roundabout, it's going to be thrown in probably 20 odd metres away around from the point post.
The other 2 ruckmen set up here too on each other, about 30 metres off.
That's it. We've got Josh Hart, and he's being manned up by Jack Ode. Like Jack Ode's start to the third quarter. So in it comes. There's going to be a rush kick out. That looks like it's going to be gobbled up by PHOS Camden. It is. So it's Tom Pearce. He's looked short, found the player. And there it is, the acting captain, Papatolis. That's Henry Papatolis, or Hank Papatolis, as they like to say.
Hank,
Hank
right.
Papatolis. He's
going
to have a look and see if he can join his brother Will in becoming a goal scorer today.
Will he? Probably the same spot as that last
kick. And interesting, another shot from about 40 metres. Oh, no, geez, give him a wrap. That's the first bad one. Didn't actually make the distance, so it won't count. Off hands, and it's going to be right around next to the point post. And PHOS Camden pressing here, Tony. I think they're looking to put a bit of a break on.
So umpire throws it in right in front of the social club here. Up and down it goes. A lot of players milling around the ball. You wouldn't believe it. It's hit the ground. Oh, here he comes. Look at this. Left, right. Gets a foot to the ball. And that's going to be on the full.
It is.
That is, what an unusual piece of play. Mitchell Taylor, I don't think he knew what he was going to do. Couldn't get around. Player kicked it off his boot into the post, on the full. We're seeing a bit of everything today, so I reckon he'll run around here, play with the ball with the pink boots, around he goes, snaps, and another point. So really wasting some chances here, PHOS, and they're going to catch up the Salisbury North. With the pink boots, of course. So players set up now. This is what's interesting, Vince, was last week Salisbury North didn't score in the last quarter, and was it fitness, was it conditions? Every player at the moment, we can tell you folks, are in the back half of the ground, or one half. That is a huge kick by Callum Hay down to the outer wing. The ruckman just put the hand up. Players capital on. PHOS players fighting each other for it. Players stood on the outside. That was smart. You could hear him calling. Player did a 180 there. This is going to be one of these games where it's just going to get a bit willing and scrambly. We haven't seen anyone take a back step, which is great to see. Interesting there, 32, Sam McGill. You see him running into... He's run about 40 metres to get to that. He could have stayed out wide here and just waited for something to come out. So they're all around the ball. Salisbury North player taken high. Umpire lets it go, and he's been paid a trip. Ricky Thomas, and I reckon there was 2 in there, Vince.
Yeah,
but
probably 2 free kicks there, you agree? So
ball far side.
So there we're going right out to the wing, right on something. Ball's been dropped there, but good second effort, good pick up. And so now player tackled without the ball there, and PHOS now going to come away with it. There's a handball out. That looks like it's going to... dumped after the tackle. Strong play.
Could be
on
a little
side
bit,
there. It's a little bit willing.
there.
And is that going to be paid? Yeah, it is going to be paid for that tackle. I think it's Ramsey there with the ball. So in he comes. Looking like... it's a bit of a helicopter punt.
Get hold of that.
Yeah, so first one there looking towards the ball. I think it might have been Riley Carter there. Liked his quarter, Riley Carter. He's been in the game a bit.
And just Callum Hay just pulled up there, which was good to see because the fence was fast approaching. So a lot of players milling around that ball, Vince.
Yeah, in it comes now. Again, probably about 20-odd metres around from the point post. So the big man behind there, Josh Hart, gets a tap down, but looks like PHOS might get the ball away. Ramsey again, tackled as soon as he had it. It's almost tripped. Is that a trip there for Benici? But it's been taken by Fox. And that could be a goal. A good snapped goal. It is.
There's a bit going on in back play too.
Ball spilled out. They'll think that's Reed Patterson. Is it the ruckman?
Or, no, number 1, is it? Jack Hode?
We're just going to have a look. Just going to have a look at the replay. So the player comes through here, gets tripped actually accidentally by his old player. Interception. And
Hode, I reckon. Oh, no,
I think it is Patterson. Yeah,
Reed Patterson.
Patterson. No, they all got around him, and that's a good intercept and a good goal from PHOS Camden. So they're opening up a little bit of a break here. So that's number 12, Patterson.
A lot of play down there, a lot of work done to get that goal. We saw a shot on goal. It was a point, around the corner, the out of bounds on the full, etc. Finally, they get reward for effort. Salisbury just winning the tap. So PHOS have now started to get the clearances. Free kick here. So pardon if you can hear the expletives out there, but Papatolis it is. He's had a fair bit of the ball this quarter. Player screaming in the middle of the ground, doesn't give it. So he goes out wide to this side, 2-on-1, and cut off there. And you wouldn't believe it. That player is Jamie Coff, who's been put into the back line.
Yeah,
great kick, though. And Matthew Sharp it is. Now, he's another one that's been up forward. Player's calling for it short. He's got a player free here if he wants. Player running off the back. I like that. Nice use of the ball. Free again, kicks it. There's the link up. That one has to hit. Doesn't hit. A few tired players out there trying to chase. Kicks it into the forward line. Over the top. Wilson, good play. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. He just tried to do the basketball bounce in with one hand to try and keep that in. But good for Salisbury North. They're down in front of goal at the moment, and umpire is about to throw this in.
Yeah, so right next to the point post. And opportunity here for Salisbury North. You're right, it's been a while since it's been down that end of the ground, and they yet to score a goal. Gee, what happened there? That's been taken out of the ruck. I think they're going to make the
rethrow.
Throw it back in again, because that really went off to the side, not where the two ruckmen that were contesting. So
I think our boundary rider's about to be eaten by that dog going past, Vince.
The ball's going to come out to PHOS here. It's out to Papatolis. He goes out wide. Ball spilled out, but a good recovery there for PHOS, and that ball has gone right out to centre wing. It's going to bounce. There's Callum Hay. He's got the ball. That's
tired, wasn't it?
That's right. A bit of a tired kick there, and Just a bit scrambly here on the wing now. They were going to Fossil just missed with the handball. That's been picked up by Draymond. Look out. He's got someone there on the far side. Going to get it back. Where's he going to go? He looks into the middle. Umpire's call touch. It's going to be play on. So, is that going to be paid a mark? Not going to be paid a mark. So, and he's actually going to give it holding the ball. So, there you go. Not happy on the FOS bench in front of us, but the kick here is going to be taken and the ball will go inside the 50. So 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Oh, beautiful kick, but the mark was dropped by that was number
Lehman.
9, Lehman. Yeah, so Lehman's been switched up forward. So he was playing it down back in the second quarter. FOS looking to clear here. Code doesn't get hold of it. First person on it's going to be Papatolis again. What a third quarter he's played. Dodges around one. Short kick. Excellent kick. Oh, what a spoil there by Callum Hay. What a quarter he's played as well. And in on the tackle. Good buttering up. And it's right in front of us here on centre wing.
So, wow, what a quarter. And look, FOS Camden have only got one on the bench, but it's Salisbury North. This is what worries me. Is it their fitness? Are they going to be able to run the game out? The big ruckman just puts his hand in there. Quick kick forward there, but unable to capitalise Salisbury North. So, ball on the ground. A couple of players just rolling around. Players hurt his ankle down there for FOS. I hope they haven't got a third one off. As ball comes into the back line, 2-on-1, they should get away with it. Salisbury North player tackling hard there was Lehman. I tell you what, Papatopoulos has had a fantastic quarter. Just shepherding the back line. There's a little bit going on back there. Ball up, and that is a towering mark. And Callum Hay, he's had a pretty good quarter as well. Goes across the ground, player free there. Can they release? And release off the back line, the slingshot we call it. Brody Wagner it is. Down he goes. Oh, a player in the middle free. That shouldn't happen. That's Jake Wagner. The brothers are waxing. Out it comes. Brother, cousin, some family member. Wilson now. Left, right. Good luck picking him up. Geez, he just does what he wants. Step here, step there. They come at him. He gets the handball away. It's that last kick. Player put down. That last kick that could have hurt them there. But luckily, and I'll tell you what, I like it in this guy's hands. Jake Russo going to have a shot at goal. Probably 35 out. Slight angle. It may drift a little bit right to left. Hope he gets a straight kick on it. He's got the breeze. You can just see the trees in the background there blowing a little bit. So Russo it is. Very deliberate with the kick. Coming in. Close to the man on the mark. Puts it up. Bent knee. And as I said, left to right. Just drifts across. Should have capitalised there because they're just dropping away a little bit now. Salisbury North. 2 goals, 3 down. 2 goals, 2. So player with the ball is Tom Pearce and runs his distance, gets it outside 50, but guess what? Kicks it to the big ruckman. Umpire calls play on. Salisbury North have lined up very well off the back of the ball. Comes inside. Oh, player tackled without it. Very well, he tapped that. They're off. They're away. Player caught with the ball. Quick kick back in to the hot spot, and Pearce it is who takes that mark in the back pocket. So player in, 5 minutes to go in the quarter. So he's calling for him to go across that side of the ground, Vince, which is what they've done all day.
Yeah, so they're off to the outer side. That's a nice long kick, nice and wide. A defensive kick. That actually looks like that's a mark. It is. So good mark there. I think that's Bonici. So yep. So he's got the ball. They've got the ball in the middle here, and here's Papatolis again. What a quarter he's playing. Just a little bit short. Good spoil in the middle of the ground. Now the ball's in dispute right next to the centre circle. Followed up beautifully there, Papatolis, and a little bit stiff there. Caught holding the ball, and that'll be a free kick there to Salisbury North. So just going to see who's going to get that at the moment.
Whitford's a bit sore next to him
Burrows
as well.
Give it to that's going to be number 36. So that's Jamie Koff. So this is interesting because Koff's been moved to the back line.
Back pocket.
Yeah, Russo's been moved to the forward line, and they've got Hart now playing in the ruck. So good spoil there on Wilson. That was Clifford Wilson, and excellent spoil there by Josh Bayliss to stop him taking the mark. So ball is right in front of us here. It's going to get thrown in. Let's have a look what happens here. Hart gets the tap. Couldn't quite grab it there, Neil. Now the ball's in dispute again. Dryman, good work. Gives it off, gets it back. What's he see? Looking inside 50, but that's been cut off. And FOS now, they've got players everywhere out there. Oh, wow. So Jacob Tidswell has got it. He's given it off. It's going to be given off now. Good running from the back line there by Tom Pearce. He's given it off to Riley Carter. Riley Carter goes long into the forward line.
Push.
Is that a push?
Yeah.
It is. Yes.
I tell you what, Vince, they did well.
There was a good transition there, and that will be a free kick.
Well,
and now that's going back to the Salisbury player, Tony.
They came back in the middle there. That's game football to set that up.
Now 25.
25.
So not sure. Might have just been. And gee, that's a long 25. Is that maybe 50?
I think you're correct there,
He's
Vince.
going, still going. That's definitely probably 50.
So
that's 50 definitely.
yeah, so we're going to have a kick. He's still inside the centre square
So
now.
Callum Hay is now going to be kicking from in the centre. He's got someone out wide.
Yep, so out wide he goes. Another setup now. Geez, they've linked up well here. This is the kick that counts or doesn't count on this occasion because he's taken high right over there by that light tower. Oh, they've snaffled it out there, PHOS Camden. Well done. Look at them running now. 3-4 players running. Here's another kick into the middle. They've done this twice. Great jukes there by number 24, and that is Dylan Strickland. Really good set of jukes. Geez, a long time. Umpire now gives it back the other way. So this will be a 50 back the other way. So that's right on the 50-metre line in the back line.
25.
25, is it? So
He
he's...
ran across the mark.
Yep. Now there's a player gone, and I'll tell you what, poor old Braden Lehman couldn't keep up with him. That player ran forward, kicks it a little bit out wide there. Geez, that was a good run there by Joshua Bayless. Haven't called a lot of him, but Lehman is absolutely spent here on the wing. Hands on hips, socks down. He is absolutely spent with 3 minutes to go in the quarter as the ball goes out the other side. And I reckon Lehman would be praying that it stays out there because he got ran off big time there. Oh, great intercept. PHOS, look at him in numbers 2 and 3. Player backs up. Taking the ground. If that's Callum Hay in there, no, it's not. It's number 5 is
Michael Hood.
Michael Hood there applying a great tackle and going to get a free kick if they can untangle themselves. How many? We're 24 and a half minutes in.
Yep.
Hood is very slow to get up. So this last quarter is going to get down to fitness, of course. So don't come inside to the centre half back position. The players lining up there. Look at them out here though. 2 or 3 out here if they need. Long high kick. Oh, a little bit of a push. And umpire has seen that. A little bit of a blemish there on Mitchell Taylor. He's had a great game. Got him going this quarter. Geez, that's another high kick by Salisbury North. Just a kick and hope. Over the back it goes. Play on. PHOS Camden done a lot of that this quarter. Pinpoint kicks here. Player in the middle if he wants him. Looks there now. Number 7 it is. Got the Nat Fife sort of look about him. And Papatolis it is as well. They've really done well. Oh, unusual kicking style, but pinpoint accuracy again. So they're just chipping away here, Vince. Outside 50. Player comes inside, doesn't get across. And story of the day there. Just that last kick for both teams. And a good grab there by number 11.
So Costanzo. Costanzo's taken 2 bounces. Now he's not sure what to do. He's going to go out wide. Spotted something out there. And he's found a player out there. And that's number 17. Do we actually have number 17? I'm not sure.
Another turnover.
Yeah, and there's been a turnover at half-back. So the ball now is with Ramsey. He's got a lot of the ball this quarter, Ramsey. And that's a good kick. Minute to go. They want to get a move on. What? Ball on the outer wing. That's the Ruckman Patterson. He goes out even wider. And now the ball's going to come inside towards 50. So up they go. Big pack. Couldn't quite take the mark there, Tidswell. Oh, there he is again. Dryman. He's been absolutely everywhere. Gets the ball out wide. The handball comes up. This is Carl Prosser. And he's now got the ball. There's a nice kick down towards the forward line. Oh, almost the mark taken there by number 9. That's Lehman. So, yeah, I found a bit of energy to go for that one. Didn't quite take it. Now the ball's come across. Oh, geez, turnover here. And that's with Costanzo again. Geez, had a big couple of minutes, Costanzo.
Yeah.
So here's a chance now for Salisbury. Ball's inside 50. Out comes the forward. Oh, good single grab. One grab. And right on the siren.
Set it up, Vince. Set it up.
Well, they need this goal. Now Sharp has done the job once today. He has won. He needs this goal. This will put him back within 9 points and set up the last quarter. So in comes Sharp. He's starting inside the square. He'll start to jog in past 50 shortly. He's going to be kicking from around about 40 metres, directly in front. Umpire doesn't
Great
move.
kick.
Great kick. 3/4 time here. Salisbury North now 7-9-51. And PHOS Camden 9-6-60. That'll make it only 9 points to difference. Good quarter from PHOS. Good finish from Salisbury North. And that sets up the game just beautifully.
And wasn't that good play by Salisbury North there? Just that mark right on 3/4 time and goal. And both teams you'll see are setting up in the shade here because of sunshine. The ground is bathed in sunshine. And have a look at the PHOS Camden guys coming across the ground. There's about, you can see them in picture there just off the end of the cricket pitch. There's about 7 or 8 of them coming across to sort their team out. They're having a quick yap to the umpire. Hope there's nothing going on there. Maybe just handing over a bit of money there, Vince. Who knows? No, I wouldn't suggest that. So Salisbury North then here. I did notice late in that quarter, Salisbury North player going down with cramp as well. Pardon me. And what we're seeing now is a lot more one-on-one contests and players getting free because the fitness and the heat's taken a little bit out of them. Sting's gone out of the game a bit, and it's going to come down to fitness and who can keep running. And I'll tell you what, PHOS Camden only got one player on the bench, but they're finishing the stronger as we speak. So we'll take a short break. We'll hear from the huddles in a moment from Nick and come back with a bit of a wrap-up before we go back to the big last quarter, Vince.
Yes, indeed.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Yeah, so welcome back here. We're getting ready for a big last quarter. The PHOS team is just about breaking, and Nick was out at the Salisbury North huddle, and we've been told to give a shout out to the Aussie troops in Afghanistan that are watching this live stream. So, Nick, what else can you tell us?
Yes, so I was at the Salisbury North camp, and I can confirm that Jack McCafferty, his day is done due to off. Basically, they managed to get a result last week. They were scoreless in their last reviews, and that is ultimately costing the game. They've got great intensity through midfield and through their defence, and they'd like to rebound a little bit better and get the result this time around. Thank you.
Well done. So, Tony, yeah, they were scoreless in the last quarter last week. And getting that goal has given them a bit of momentum heading into the last quarter today.
Well, you'd like to think so, Vince, because PHOS Camden now lead by 9 points. They had a great quarter with, especially led by Papatolis there. So, interesting that they've got in front now, PHOS, with one player on the bench we've alluded to. And Vince, take it away, mate. Big last quarter out here.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a huge last quarter here. Umpire throws the ball up. Up they go. Russo back into the ruck, gets the tap. And the ball's been moved forward to the front of the square. Scrubby old kick out to the far side. First one there is Thomas. And so Ricky Thomas has got it out on the far wing. He spotted something short, likes it. There's Wilson. Wilson still out on the far wing, having a look around. He spotted something short as well. That's another good kick. Geez, they're moving it forward well here. That looks like it might be Cough back up forward now. Oh, that kick hung up a little bit. That's a one-hander. Gee whiz, Declan Grant with just a bit of a party trick there in the back line. But he's got the ball. Bit of a scrubber of a kick, but it turns out well. And the mark's been taken there on the half-back flank. Quick kick in there is Joshua Bayless. He's come right into the game late in the third quarter and again now. So, Papatola screaming for the ball in the centre. Didn't see him, but the kick was good.
Whitford.
Out to Whitford. He's just forward to centre. Where's he going to go? He spotted something really wide. Strickland went through his hands, couldn't take the mark. Good spoil from Callum Hay. Oh, he's been bowled over too.
Cocked one of his own, Vince.
There's a bit of a payback, I'd suggest. Don't worry, he's straight back up.
He's tough, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's what you call a receipt.
That's around about 30 metres around from the behind post in the forward line now, Tony.
All right, so it's going to be a game of attrition. There it is over the back. One of my little hates, shrugged off their player. PHOS Camden kick it high towards the goal square. Out they come. Player just dropped the ball there. Geez, that's another high kick, and that has gone to Elizabeth. There it goes. That'll be available at the markets tomorrow. That football, about $75 on it. So player now with the ball is number 12, Reed Patterson, who had a good quarter. Geez, just tips in sort too easy. Nick Ramsey is going to line up for goal. He's going to have the wind behind him. We called this last quarter a bit right to left, so let's just see what happens here because he's got to almost aim at the right-hand post. There's a little bit of a breeze behind him. Once again, ground bathed in sunshine, of course, but wind behind him. Steps in, very deliberate with the kick. He's put that high and it's drifted across. Mark to Salisbury North, it is. No, so it'll be a kick in now, and I reckon big Callum Hay has got the ball. He's gone short. That could be dangerous. 2-on-1. PHOS Camden, can they mop up? No, they can't. Salisbury North are out. They're not out yet. They are not out. They're in trouble. They're backwards, forwards. Look at them line up here. PHOS Camden, 1, 2, 3. Player just bangs on the boot. He had a little bit more time than that, and let me just suggest Callum Hay. Get it on the boot, lad. A little bit further along.
Just a little bit further out. I don't think he'll be doing that again. So this time he's gone wide, but easy there. Wagner's got it. Here's kicks long, out to the middle. There's a ball. Russo spoiled there. It looked like by Mitchell Taylor. Excellent spoil there by Papatolis.
Guess
what
who?
A second half he's playing Papatolis.
Great game.
So, when the game's in the balance, you really look for the players that stand up and make a difference, and he has been instrumental. So, ball in. Fantastic tap there from Russo. Not read by his rover there, but there's been a push in the back, so that's Neil that's given away the free kick. And so Salisbury North are going to get a clearing kick here. It's going to come out towards the wing. Out it comes. That looks like, I think it's Lehman. Couldn't quite grab it. A little bit happening afterwards there. Lehman cramping up. You mentioned he was looking a little bit
tuck it out.
Yeah,
tuck it out, we might say.
Anyway, so it's right in front of the timekeeper's box here on centre wing. So Ruckman going to have a look at it again. Russo dominating again. The ball's come out towards Wagner. Patterson, sorry, it is Wagner, yes, and he's kicked it forward. Mark dropped there by Lehman. The player held on to, that looked like it was Tom Pearce, didn't quite...
Wilson's kick.
Yeah, didn't quite get rid of it. The ball bobbled out to Wilson, and his kick was a bullet.
And just in back play, Russo's just walking away from that ruck contest now, sort of yelling and screaming at himself, and I hope his legs were right. The trainer's out with him at the moment as well, so he might have an issue there as well, Vince.
But right at the moment, Matthew Sharp is aiming to become the first person today to kick 3 goals. In he comes. Umpire's not going to move a lot there. That's 3 goals to Matthew Sharp. And the difference now has dropped back to single figures, and it's 5 points. And dare I say it, Tony, after Edwardstown's 2-point win over Modbury last week that we witnessed, here we go again.
I don't know whether I'm going to get through a season. No, absolutely loving it, Vince. I was that excited last night. You got the text from me. And then this morning, getting prepared. There's nothing better waiting for Saturday football to come around. And here we are. What are we? 5 minutes into this quarter, and we're going to go down into another nail biter with a bit of luck, and just sensational. So the big fella's recovered. Jake Russo in the middle. Up he comes. Has not lost a tap in the middle today, I reckon, but he's a bit sore in the middle walking around there. He hasn't fouled that ball out of the circle as it goes pretty much across. Wilson, the excitement machine, one thereof, spun 360. All the umpires over the other side call it, except the umpire in the middle that's actually officiating. Nice take too, little kick there out to the fat side. Oh, he just can't move. He is really struggling at the moment, is Lehman. So turnover here costly because PHOS Camden, they're running, this is the other bit, Vince, they're running in 3s and 4s. Whitford's done a mighty job today. He's been belted from pillar to post. Good 50-50 contest. Oh, player dragged that pick in, Salisbury North, and umpire says, I will ball it up. As Vince, you're sucking in the big ones. Well, close, wasn't it?
That almost could have been holding the ball there when he brought that ball back in, but it's right out on the far side. Another good tap from Russo. That's going to be taken out of play though, and we'll just be careful by that fence.
Just poor old Lehman, I see him. He's almost up on the wing there, and yes, he's done a mighty job. But I'd be swapping him down deeper with someone because that might be their downfall now.
So
one
Russo
on one.
and Patterson. Yep, it's been Patterson probably got that one. So the ball's been chipped in towards 50. Callum Hay bursting out, and on the left, that's a good leg. And that's founded a player as well. Excellent work. Thomas has got it. So here's Thomas. He's got someone leading up. And that's a fantastic... Jeez, I've been so impressed with the field kicking today.
Oh, he's come around.
That's Koff. Koff now goes up towards a 450 out. Outnumbered. It's dropped the mark there, Bayliss. That's been mopped up there by his teammate there in Benici. And the ball's now back out on the wing. Is that a mark?
That's a grab as well, yeah.
It's well.
It was good,
ball
wasn't
on
it?
the centre wing. Gives the handball off. That might be big code there on the left. But Callum Hay in front. Geez, I tell you what, he's another one. Playing a fantastic second half, Tony.
Back and forward between the 50s. This is what we like, switch of play. Geez, he's given it plenty of height though, so they'll get a look at this PHOS Camden. Can they set up again? Player can he get free? Around they come. Papatopoulos inside. Oh, just a high chip kick. That's not fortuitous because Salisbury North, as I said, it's going back and forwards between the 50s. Bit of push and shove. Player has to stand under the ball. That was good work. Now it comes back again. So rebound. Well, player's going to be hot here. Round on the left. Can't hit a target. Player running onto it now is Nick Ramsey. Big long handball over. They're inside the 50. Over it comes. Oh, player square. They've gone backwards here. I like it in this player's hands. Too far out though. Mitchell Taylor is inside the square. Player at the back if he wants him in the goal square. Now a nice strong lead comes. Still there. That was a fantastic lead. He actually started at the back of the goal square, Vince. I watched him and he came around. No one went near him. And that is a fantastic lead by Declan Grant. And of course, when you've got someone like Mitchell Taylor kicking the ball to you, then it's going to be laced out on the chest. And I reckon he picked which side he was going to hit him to. So Declan Grant The only thing is, look, he's dead in front, 35 out. Let's see if he's a bit of a dead-eye dick, or a dead-eye deck, we might say, as he wanders in, 35 out. Can this just settle the boat a little bit for? Oh, just that stutter, that worries me. He's kicked it, and they are happy there, Vince. So Declan Grant with his first, I've got there. And they are now 9 goals 8 to 8 goals 9. So similar scoring shots.
Is that 10?
10, yeah.
10
So they've kicked, they've kicked one goal 2 this quarter.
1 goal to 2 points, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and of course Salisbury North have kicked one, and geez, we're already 9 minutes in. I'm enjoying it that much. We're already 9 minutes in, so yeah, just a little bit of a lead, not a lot though. So, umpire in the middle, just having a look around. Now he's looking into the sun this time, Vince.
He is, just a bit of breathing space there. Goes out to 11. That's, yes, they're out hot day. Russo's got the tap again, but it's going to be shark by PHOS. They have cleaned that up after they were belted in that area in the first half. So there's the handball that's come out from Carl Prosser. It's now with Jake Wagner. Jake Wagner must be caught holding the ball. He is. Just couldn't quite get it off. And my word, Papatolis. What a game from the acting captain. So where he's looking, coming out towards the near side, he's found something he likes there. That's an excellent kick, free kick, not paid. A little bit stiff there, Tidswell, I thought. And geez, this game, and so's my voice, it's going up a notch.
Yep.
Geez, I like what's going to happen here. We're now 10 and a half minutes in. Ball thrown up. Another tap to Rosso. Excellent tap. And away they come again. High kick up towards the centre wing. Big pack flies. Good spoil. And Wilson sharked it beautifully, but he's going to run out of room. And he's right in front of his interchange. And coach there, who's geez, looks like he's biting his nails. I'm not surprised. They need a couple of goals, Salisbury North.
They certainly do. So umpire throws it in, spinning ball, no one behind, and there's where it goes. Get someone behind. Dryman it is, gets it out now. He had a player free inside, didn't look, and kicks it high and wide. Players are going to run onto it now. Didn't have hold of the ball. Umpires let that go. Will he get it back? No, he won't. Good desperation there by Hood. Really like that. Of course, back he goes in. Mitchell Taylor it was. Now they're out. So 24 here has the ball, and that is Dylan Strickland. High, right in front of our commentary position. Can they keep it in here? No, they can't. They'll be happy with that, PHOS Camden, just to throw in about another 30 metres down from the last one. So boundary umpire comes in, has a look. Is there anyone behind the ruckman? Well, now there is. Ruckman just getting into place.
No one behind.
In it comes. Hits to the front. Reinman, they've just about tagged him now, William Papatolis, who actually gets that kick away from Reinman. Nice little bump. Play comes in. Position himself well. Walks around. Just a beautiful kick at goal there, and that was Mackenzie Neild. He already knew straight away exactly what he was going to do. He just, we'll have a look at the replay here. Just so calm on that. Ball comes down. Scramble, kick forward. Here they go. PHOS. Scramble. In it comes. Takes it. And through it goes. And we'll just cross to Nick, our boundary rider. Yes, Nick?
Yeah, I've just seen Jeremy Koff just come off. He's clutching at his stomach there, so might have been the knees of the stomach or something. But he's just getting a look with the trainers now.
And poor old Lehman's come back on, as he's just walked on. I don't want to harp on the poor bloke if he watches it back, but he's done a mighty job. But
he has done.
I'm not too sure. Just reckon they might need to push him deeper. It might be their undoing.
But up it goes. Russo gets a tap. Good effort by Strickland though. But
here he is.
Russo gets a tap. So the ball now bobbling around. 40. That was 42. Travis McIntyre. The ball's now gone in forward. Wilson on his own by about 20 metres. How does that happen?
And that's Luke Wilson. Yeah, so, good call, Vince. How does that happen?
Yeah,
wow.
He's only about 35 metres out directly in front. There was no one within 20 metres of him there. So a bit of a mix-up there. Miscommunication maybe in the PHOS defence. And Wilson with the opportunity here to quickly put a quick reply on and get that... yeah, he likes it. Crowd likes it. We like it. It's another goal. And I think that's actually his first. So we called him a lot in the forward line, Luke Wilson, but that is...
I've got him as second.
That is his second. My apologies.
10 minutes to go, Vince, so it's going to come down to the wire.
Down to the last quarter.
Just under 3 goals. There's 17 points in it.
Yep.
Do you think that's enough?
No, I think it's still on, Tony. I think it's still on. Let's see what happens.
PHOS now they're just calling their interchange now, and Mitchell Taylor's going down deeper, and Nick Ramsey has come on to the wing. So up it goes. Callum Hay in the ruck now. Salisbury North trying to push forward. Oh, tackle there. He's just about dacked. They're out here, Salisbury North. They are running here. Round they go. Can they get 2 in a row? This will be good. Big pack comes up. Round they come now. Oh, just a little chip kick. Papatopoulos again. Out they come. They're out here. And this is Nicholas Jones. Goes forward to half forward. This bloke has got a sensational set of dukes. Declan Grant turns them inside out. That's the downfall though. He's just kicked it on the full. Player in front of us with cramp for Salisbury North. It's going to come back quickly. Geez, that's a dangerous kick into the hot spot. And taking that ball is number 11, Dean Bonici, who's had a very good game as well. Out they come. They're out here, Salisbury North. Can they load up from the far wing? Comes high to the ruckman. Oh, that is courageous play by Austin Forbes. Around it comes. Mitchell Taylor again. Gets it inside. Papatopoulos kicks out wide. 2 players. They could have raffled it there. They're going to set up for a shot on goal here. And PHOS Camden could just about put a sealer in here. So player with ball in hand. Just going back. I reckon that could be Riley Carter. We'll just have a look. So we're just checking scores as we go back because this is going to come down to the wire. So far side, right by that beautiful big light pole there. He's going to kick this, car taking off. How could you leave the game now? He's leaving to beat the traffic. Anyway, in he comes. 35 out. Fair angle though, right to left again. Needs to kick it very straight. Hasn't got hold of that and a bit proppy after that kick. That's one of the things you always do when you have a shot like that and you miss it. Put a limp on. He's gone down with cramp, Riley Carter. So, geez, I tell you what's given Salisbury a sniff again, Vince.
It has. So, yeah, they like their chances here. So, apologies, we just had a couple of score checks that we had to get right there. It's a close game. We want to make sure we've got it right.
Oh, on the
ball's
full.
Come out here. Is that out on the full? Well, the coach certainly thinks so, but I think the team manager has thrown it back to the boundary.
So our score's correct. There's pretty much 2 goals in it.
So 2 goals of difference, I think, now. So a couple of handballs. So the ball's now with Papatopoulos. He's got a high kick, and yeah, good mark. Good mark taken right on the 50 by Riley Carter. Riley Carter looks over there for Strickland. Couldn't take the mark. Oh, player pulled down without the ball and tackled, and now the umpire's coming in, and he will ball it up. We reckon there's about 4 minutes to go here.
Yeah, astute boundary right. He's doing a great job today, Nick. 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Unsure here. There's hands waving left, right and centre. Anyway, umpire throws the ball up. Player with two hands in the ruck there. Goes up. Salisbury North have loaded up again back there, and he's had a great game as well. Dryman, bit quiet earlier this quarter. Nice kick in. Wilson it is. One of the 2. Looks out here to the wing. Does not waste the ball. Guess what? They're waxing the Wilson brothers. They look the same. They play the same. Great kicks. Guess what? He's almost going to give it back to the brother. No. Around it comes. Inside. This player is caught and brought down Michael Hood. But Vince, he had to take him on. Look at PHOS Camden. They're away now. We'll keep with the play. Oh, too long. 3 or 4 Salisbury players. 2 on 1. Declan Grant around the corner. Look at the bounce. And that was very close by Declan Grant. Maybe he's better on the run. Oh, he's got cramp. I think they're all doing it now. They've heard the call. Round they come, short out of the back line, and that was Brooklyn Lehman. So long now. They're coming. They're loading up again here, Vince. 2 on 1. Oh, over the back. The 2 big Rutman. So it won't be a pacey battle. But another player's gone down for PHOS, holding the comic cuts, as we call it, the guts. or he's become a farmer. He's starting out with 2 acres, one of the two. Anyway, he's up now.
Yeah, good tackle applied by Code there on Russo. So Russo's gone up for Russo and Code back up for the ruck. Quick kick out from Fossil. That's going to bounce. There's Callum Hay. So he gets the ball into the middle.
Another play with Cramp.
Another one down. Glancy's got a little kick. He's found a Sharp. Had a good game. Over to Costanzo. Liked his game too. Kick out wide. Oh, that was a push out, surely. No, not paid by the umpire. And Foster's going to bring it away. He is my player of the day, I reckon, in the second half. Papatolis. What a great acting captain's game he's played. As we just see someone coming off again.
Riley Carter.
Carter coming off.
Cramp.
And Neild is sprinting. Just keep an eye out for him. Keep an eye out for him. Here he comes now. It's actually going to be Mark taken in the square.
Jeez.
By is that Declan?
Yeah, he's had a good game.
But I'll tell you what, I like Neild there. He came sprinting off the bench.
Look at him.
Ran all the way. Carter kicks the goal.
Look at him going down with Cramp as well. Gosh.
And actually, I must say, it doesn't actually surprise me. This ball has been pinging around from 50 to 50. And that's his second goal, Declan Grant, I've got. So they just seem to have put a little bit of a break on here. So
63 to 81, 82. Sorry, if that score is correct. But I tell you what, if I had a pickle juice factory now would be the time to be selling it, because all these blokes going down with cramp, swill it around the mouth and spit it out, and it actually helps to stop cramp. So anyway, ball come forward now, PHOS Camden, player onto it. Oh, just bangs it on the boot towards the boundary, and that'll do. So the PHOS Camden faithful, because we're just checking those scores again. I reckon we're right. So umpire's going to throw it in just inside the 50. Half forward flank for PHOS Camden now. So, and they've done a great job today, the umpires, I've thought. A few people here and there said things. Nice throw in there. Up it goes, down over the back. Someone snavel it. Out they do. Geez, through traffic, just off the side of the boot. The runner can almost take that. And, Salisbury North player dumped right in front of the PHOS Camden box.
That was
picks himself up. I tell you what, I'd have the pen and paper out and a contract if I was them. Anyway, in it comes. Nice throw in again. Oh, right hand there. Good tap. Couldn't get hold of it very well there. So here he is, Papatopoulos. Oh, and dumped afterwards. Oh, couldn't quite get it out. Whitford. Oh, trying to barge through there. You can't just run in like that. Stephen Drainer it was, best player last week. This player has had a great game as well, Vince. Mitchell Taylor. Nice kick, great defence. No team is giving up in this last quarter, and that is a great kick out. Dryman it is. You'd expect to win the 50-50. Well, he's a mile in front. Let's see the kick with tired legs. 2-on-1. Salisbury North first to the ball. Geez, a few players a bit slow to the ball there. That is great play by that player, putting his head over the ball. That's given PHOS Camden a chance to get the ball out. Centre half forward, Whitford onto it. Can he get the handball out? No, he can't. Umpire says play on. I reckon the players would like a free kick. Another player, he's caught again. Oh, bang, third time lucky, and that'll be head high, Vince.
That's a head high tackle, that one. So, no, good calling. So I think that's McIntyre. McIntyre into the middle. Ball's going to be kicked in long and high by Callum Hay. Oh, good spoil. Good spoil there by Pearce. But Draymond's got it. He gets away the handball. And that's gone to...
Wagner, is it? Got
Wagner?
caught? Yes.
It's a bit hard to see right down that side of the ground.
Wasn't happy either.
Not happy. But Jones has got the free kick.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, so we're getting almost to that point where goals and minutes come into play, Tony.
Oh, you're not going to use that one, are you, Vince?
Oh, you have to. Yeah, you have to. I've seen it happen too many times. So Draymond tackled. That should be holding the ball. It is.
Yeah, and maybe she's on. She's on. Have a look at him.
Happy about that. But maybe
look at him run in. There's a lot of wasted energy there. Look, 2-on-1 out there.
And there's still a little bit of kerfuffle there. Oh, that's it. He doesn't care. Mitchell Taylor. He's played on, and they're away.
Oh, watch the fight.
Go.
You watch the footy.
That's it. So one bounce.
Oh.
Short left kick. Free players everywhere now.
Oh.
So handball comes back. He's got it back there. Tidswell gives the handball back again. So yep, this is 24 Strickland. Oh, there's a player. How does that happen? It's short pass has got players free everywhere. And that looks like it's Declan
Grant again. He's had a very good
last quarter.
Very good second half.
Forward. Yeah, so
And she's on again on the wing. There's a little bit going on, and let me tell you, there's a player gone down, 2-on-1, coughs in it, over the far side. Players in the middle. It's like a game of footy with 6-on-6 down here, and the rest are fighting.
So Declan Grant, there were FOS players free all the way down the ground there. Declan Grant, they tried to put him off, and
kicked it.
It didn't do it with those signs, so that will be it. PHOS Camden, Declan Grant becomes the first player for PHOS Camden to kick 3 goals today, and that margin has now gone out to 4 goals, 25 points in fact, and that will be on the Sports Interactive scoreboard. We've gone 24 and a half minutes, and that is brought to us by Adelaide.
Who is it, Vince?
Starbus.
Let's have a look.
On
We've
time,
got
stress-free.
yeah,
travel.
and look, Cats.com screaming good deals, giving us the pre-game and post-game. Dartfish for the stats and replays. Filming footy for the live streaming and match day filming. Anyway, up she goes in the middle. I can talk without taking a breath. Look at that. Around it comes our player. Just tried to take that one-handed. FOS go forward again. They've had a good last quarter. Round he comes Nick Ramsey. Went down with cramp earlier. Out the side here. Now, he's got players lined up in front of him here. This is our player of the day, Papatopoulos. Fantastic. Nice kick down forward. He's going to run on to this, maybe get a handball back. Player hanging on to him. Can't quite stop him there, and in it comes. Player tried to get down to it there. Poor old Justin Whitford. He's had a great day as well. Talking about not being able to get down to it. Bit of tunnel ball there. He's had a bit of a go at it. Now he's got it. Come on, lad. That's a better kick, and well done. Good on the lad, because there's three players down on the ground there. Kicks to the wing, and this player, I like him, and he's strong, isn't he? He's like a bull. Oh, player in. Had to stand under it. Player's probably broken his arm now, I reckon. He's screaming in pain there, number 7. I reckon he's done something.
Will Papatopoulos.
Yeah, he's not good at all there, unless he's winded himself. Anyway, playing the forward line. Oh, he's ran sort of away from the goals there, kicked it in, and FOS Camden have mopped this up. They've done a mighty job. They've been down to one player on the bench for the whole second half. Turned the player inside. Big fella there, just turned around, didn't even bother chasing.
I think he's actually
put the cue in the rack
a little bit himself.
Yeah.
The players are going down like 9 pins. This has been a tough, hard game.
Player coming off, winded himself. 1 minute to go.
And it
what
looks
a
like
mighty
the player
game.
that's actually just taken the mark there, Nick Jones. Looks like he's struggling to get up there as well. he's had to give it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 24. Call it home, Vince.
Now it's with Strickland. So what's he going to do? I think
find a player without cramp. That'd be the suggestion.
Right. That's not a bad start. Goes down the wing. That mark's going to be. He's done well.
Good.
He's done pretty well there, Lehman. The last 5 minutes, he was struggling for a little while, but they're coming forward now. FOS kicks inside 50. Their leads on. Excellent intercept mark taken by Nick Ramsey. He's going to slot right down, and as we just go through the last few seconds of this game, Mitchell Taylor's had a very, very good game, especially in the second half.
I reckon that's 20 seconds Nick's showing us.
Yep, so he's got the kick, dangerous kick into the middle. Good pick up there by Tittle, out wide. Good backing up there by Taylor with a second effort to mop up. Kicks come out here wide. Jack Hode's got it. He'll swing around. There it is.
They wouldn't want a fifth quarter, would they, Vince?
There it is. No, neither team would want a fifth quarter, but excellent second half by FOS. After trailing by 2 points, they've gone on to win by 25 points. So, on our Sports Interactive scoreboard, final scores here. FOS 13-10-88 have defeated Salisbury North 9-9-63 by 25 points. And we're going to...
we'll have a quick break, and we'll have a talk about who our best player is, and we'll see if we can get an interview with our player.
A quick interview with him, with our best player, live in front of the van here.
Fantastic.
So we'll just cut to a quick break, and we'll be back shortly.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get extraordinary savings. Like Salma's Kayak, Ned's Telly, Brad's Pit, and Reese's Wooden Spoon. For everything they need, everyday Aussies check out Catch. Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies get what they need for less. Like Mixed Joggers, Bill's Gate, Sarah Jessica's Parker, and Kim's Kardashian. For all the brands they love, everyday Aussies check out Catch.
Okay, welcome back here. So we're going to cross to our boundary rider, Nick Cosme, who's got our Archie's Player of the Day.
Yes, I'm joined by Harry Papatolis.
Henry.
Hank.
Hank. Yeah, we did get that before the game. So firstly, first quarter you guys kind of struggled, particularly through midfield.
Yeah.
What was the biggest thing going from the second quarter onwards and trying to win through the clearances?
Well, obviously they're number 11, I think it's Papley, and number 3, they are the clearance king. So really that we intensified in that first quarter. Really got to shut off their run because they were just doing the flick back and really executing that whole quarter. I think our clearances were it was like 11-2 we were down, so we were getting smashed in there. So we identified what to do and sort of play off him, and if we stay tight to him, then they won't get it, and we'll feed off the footy from that and just play off their terms. So it was good.
You did have a huge game. Now, from the second quarter, you were involved a lot around the football, even going up forward. I saw a little bit in the fourth quarter. How did you think you were able to impact the game, particularly even when you're going up forward, putting pressure and being around the ball a lot?
Well, sort of the coach come in full time and half time and said, your run's good, but you just need to get around the footy more involved, just because I want to be a leader for the young boys. So I just sort of ran my ass off, got behind, got some feed footy behind, and surged it forward, and thought I did my job pretty well. So we get the boys a win, and without them, would have been probably on the opposite. So then walking in the club room was a bit sad, so it was good to get the win.
I'll tell you what, a top effort by all you blokes. You were down one rotation from like the second quarter, I think it was. And so a top effort by all you guys. You led from the front, being the acting captain, I understand, as well. So brilliant effort. You're today's player of the game. I'll let you get back and stretch with everyone that's cramping up. So enjoy the win.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
No worries.
Thank you. Thanks, boys.
Yeah, well played, Hank.
Oh, thanks for seeing you soon.
Yeah, mate. Cheers.
Just go and tell him, Nick.
Tell them about.
Yeah. We get the prizes too. Just go and tell him we get the prizes too.
Okay, so welcome back here. We've just had the acting captain from PHOS, Hank Papatolis, named our player of the game. He'll get his songs and beanie. We'll get that to him soon enough. But we're here to wrap up, Tony, and I tell you what, the thing that I put a lot of emphasis on is when the game's on the line, whether that's early and then it goes a bit one-sided, or it's back and forth and goal for goal like it is today, like it was today for the first half. Who are the players that actually step up and make the difference, and by far and above, the acting captain, Henry Papatolis, was the best player on the ground in the second half and made the difference.
Yeah, look, and he had a solid first half, but that third quarter, I'd like to see the stats. He just really racked up the touches there, and he had an outstanding game, along with his brother William in at times as well. The interesting thing there was a ding-dong battle at half-time, 6-7 to 6-5, Salisbury North up by 2 points, PHOS up by 9 points in that, as we spoke about, that third quarter, 7-9 to 9-6. But from half-time onwards, Salisbury North kicked 3 goals 2 for the game. There's a lot of work that went in for just 3 goals 2, and PHOS Camden kicked 7 goals 5. So we had 5 scoring shots to 12 in the second half, and that's, as we've alluded to, 1 player on the bench as well. So if we look at PHOS Camden, I would say our best players. So we had Papatolis first, Henry Papatolis. Nick Ramsey, I've got 1 dot, so that means, in and out around the place. Mackenzie Neild, he'd be high up. Declan Grant, he straightened him up. He's got a fantastic set of hands. Fantastic set of hands, and really straightened them up when they were going forward. Riley Carter at times, he ended up with cramp. Jack Hode probably had that one really good quarter, but kept them in the game. Dylan Strickland, couple of possessions as well.
Good up forward.
And of course, Kelly Mansell went off, number 22. Yep. The other player, I reckon, second, Mitchell Taylor. Yeah, Mitchell Taylor, fantastic really for, and Justin Whitford, I think, just honourable with his game. Just he played with heart. He got belted around a bit. And I'll go into their goal scorers, and I'll cross to you for Salisbury North in a moment. So, PHOS Camden goal scorers. Benici had 1, Mackenzie Neild with 2, William Papatolis with 1, Declan Grant with 3, probably could have kicked 6, Riley Carter 1, Reed Patterson 1, Jacob Tidswell 1, Max Scott 1, and Justin Whitford with 2. So that tells the story of the day. They're still out on the ground now. Looks like they're going to do a harker, to be honest, but just the way that they spread the goal scorers around, very good. And who have you got for Salisbury North? They tried admirably. Let's admit that. And
I think no one in the second half gave us a quick interview, a clear indication of that. The number 9, which was Braden Lehman, who battled on and was really struggling in the third quarter and battled on right through the game. And that was They may not. That seemed to be symptomatic of a lot of their players that seem to run out of steam. But in the first half, I thought Dryman was clearly the best player on the ground up until half time. He sort of faded out a little bit, and the player that sort of took over from him as the best midfielder was Papatolis. Matthew Sharp up forward, always looked dangerous. Kicked 3 goals. Along with Wilson that kicked 2. Luke Wilson kicked 2 goals. So they had a couple of options. I like Koff. He was presenting well, kicked a goal himself, and a lot of other opportunities. Just couldn't hold his marks today.
Athletic big man. When he turned that corner in the first quarter, had that shot, and I thought, wow, have a look at this guy if he gets hold of it. But they tried, didn't they? They put him down back as well, Vince.
Yeah, there was a big change up there at half time where they moved Hart into the ruck. Russo went forward and Jamie Koff went back into the back line. I must say, Russo in the ruck today, easily the best big man on the ground. His tap work was superb. The other one that had a fantastic second half was Callum Hay in the back line.
Yep.
And,
he was. Ooh, I like him, Vince.
Yeah, he was good. You know, some other honourable mentions. The Wagner brothers, Brody and Jake. That we called them quite a bit. Costanzo had a really good finish in the third quarter.
Yep.
Ricky Thomas we called a bit. I think a little bit half back, half forward on the wing. And I thought Josh Hart, when he did go into the ruck in that second half, he actually
he gave him a bit, didn't he? He's a big unit.
He's tall. So goal kickers then, Wagner with 1, Koff with 1, McCafferty 1, Hood 1, Wilson, that's Luke Wilson with 2. And then the leading goal scorer with 3 goals was Matthew Sharp for Salisbury North.
He kicked that one. Was it on half time? He kicked that one, three-quarter time. Yeah, he kicked that, and then he had the first shot in the last quarter. I'll tell you who I did like as well were the two Wilson brothers. Just
yes, of course.
Really exciting, but clean and crisp with their use of the ball. Interesting, Vince, when Nick interviewed Henry Papatolis, and he mentioned Paul Dryman, who we thought racked up possession after possession, and he mentioned them, and he said, they were their dangerous players, and their ruckman Russo getting hold of the ball first. And it was interesting the way the game turned when PHOS switched on to that. So that's good coaching or good assessment either on the ground or the coaches themselves to see that and say, well, okay, let's get the clearances off for what Salisbury North are doing, and that pretty much turned the game in the second half for them.
Yeah, so to a point, I mean, they sort of conceded. I mean, obviously the guys there, Patterson and Strickland and others that were in the ruck, they obviously jumping to
give us an effort,
to give an effort. But the on ballers were sort of half okay. Yep, we might get this one, but it's more likely we won't because Russo and Hart were sort of dominating the ruck, so they actually rucked to a more likely a losing tap, and rather than in the first half when they were sort of expecting to
maybe win it
and started winning the stoppages then from there, and that actually then got them going forward
and set up for that. And of course, look, great today, a huge crowd out here for the memorial game, and they're not far off at Salisbury North. I think they'll come good. I think they'll get some wins on the board certainly very soon. They're certainly hard Division 2 football, Vince, a bit different to last week with all due respect, but just that step up in that speed and intensity in the first quarter, and you picked it in the last quarter. The amount of blokes going down with cramp, it was a bit sad to see, but that's the speed and intensity of the game, which I think next week we'll move to next week, Vince. Huge game.
Wow. Yes.
Anzac Day. Let's just have a little talk about this one. Standalone game.
Yep.
Anzac Day, I think 2:40 start.
I think it's a 2:40 start.
Our community game.
Our community game on the Sunday.
Yep. And who's playing? Colonelite Gardens and
Kenilworth. So former merge team playing each other on Anzac Day as a standalone game. And I'll tell you what,
dong belter this will be.
Yep. That's there's going to be a bit of rival there. I would have thought, and both teams are high up in the division last year as well.
And I'll tell you what, it's we're about 9 minutes away from the end of our broadcast. Well, not ours, we'll probably finish in a minute, knowing our beautiful production team, which we thank all of them. But get across to the Division 1 game at 5 o'clock because Phil Herden will have all the results from around the divisions for those that have rang in.
Exactly. So we're going to just go to a quick break and wind up. And we will no doubt see everyone the next time we are on air. Thank you to Tim, and thank you to James, and thank you to all our staff, Nick on the boundary, and on behalf of Tony and myself, we look forward to seeing you next week for CLG and Kenilworth. Wow.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, viewers.